working, now's the time to get on it because it won't self-heal. All right. Now, we're in a restaurant in Seaford called Smith's Cafe, and we invite you to stop down. It's a full-blown restaurant. Everything is made from scratch. Good family-friendly, home-cooked meals. Every time we eat here, and I say, boy, them dumplings were good. Or wide or thin, it doesn't really matter. Whether you bald or got a full head of hair, everybody is welcome at Smith's Cafe, okay? So come on down and have breakfast, and if you give me a breakfast review, I will buy your breakfast, okay? Now, we're still waiting to go on the radio, so you're watching us on TV, and later on today, we're going to take some phone calls, have some giveaways. We got a lot of different guests going to be on, and I just want to let you know that we will be with you here until 10 o'clock this morning. I keep touching my ears because I got my ears pierced yesterday, and they're just a little bit sore. Can you see the holes? No. Oh, they missed them. All right. Well, anyway, I didn't get my ears pierced yet. I thought about it. But they have this little thing, and it goes snap. And I'm like, holy mackerel. That means they've made it through.
Your headset's clear, and I didn't realize it until you touched your ear.
Oh, really? Yeah.
What does he have in his ear?
These little earbud things.
Is that like
So,
a producer talking to you?
oh, it's everybody talking to me.
So
I've got Kevin Short in one ear, and then I've got everybody else in the other ear. And Kevin, even when he's out of town, he's always talking to me.
Is he?
Okay, I can't get him out of my head. In other words,
You can't say that.
right. So, but anyway, I just want to let you know that we are live right here in Smith Cafe. And so anyway, I don't know what else to tell you. So it's an exciting morning. There's all kinds of opportunities here. And I don't know whether we are or aren't on the radio yet, but I'm going to presume that we're headed there, okay? And we are on TV. So if you're watching, we would like to say good morning to you. And I'm going to start talking to this young man that's with me before he gets much older, okay? So anyway, Norman, what are you up to?
Oh, every day's a holiday, I'm telling you. It's busy, but I'm loving it.
Every day's a holiday.
Every day.
Just in your world or?
Probably, yeah, just in my
Yes.
world.
All right. Where
I
were you
enjoy it.
yesterday? New York City?
Yesterday. No,
Were you on top of a building or something, or was that something else?
The last place I was at was Wednesday, and I was in Baltimore. Before
Is that
that,
what
I
it
was
was?
in Wilmington.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Over the top.
Over the edge.
Over the edge.
I did
Over
it.
the top.
Yep.
Same thing. You know, where
Over
are you
the top,
going?
I believe, is a maneuver when you're arm wrestling
Oh,
to
really?
give you leverage. No, in fact, it was
Arm wrestling to where you were the one over the top?
Yeah, me and my brothers, we used to arm wrestle growing up.
Really?
You know, yeah. Then we switched over to the
Leg wrestling.
Indian leg wrestling. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. No demonstration of that.
We'll have to do that sometimes.
All right. So anyway, Norman, I invited you on today because we haven't had you on for a while, and you're a busy guy.
Always into something.
All right. So what I want to know is, how's your world going?
We're going
Oh, it's
live
going
right
great.
now.
It's busy.
Okay.
Like today, matter of fact, going on just started right now up until 1 o'clock over at the Ellendale Fire Hall. The Ellendale Community Yard Sales today. So at
Really?
the fire hall, people either in or out of town has got table spaces, so they have the engine bay full of vendors. So it's like
Really?
a one stop. You can see be like, let's say, 12 to 15 yard sales right in the
One
engine
stop.
bay.
So you only got to park your car one time.
One time,
Get out
then
and
get
walk
out,
around.
walk around, be others around town, and you know they also have other stuff going on there at the fire hall as well today.
Is it
Tonight
already
until 1
started?
o'clock. It just started.
Just started.
Just started.
Okay. So
It-
people that are listening or watching right this minute.
They were like, we had to set some tables up. I was like, I got to go see Jim, and they're like, you always got to do something. I was like, I'll be
It
back.
was right at the point they needed help setting up the tables.
Right, but I came over. You know,
What, did you
I
guys furnish the
sacrificed.
tables too?
Yeah, we have the tables there. They just
How much
come,
was
set
it?
Up. Huh? $10 a spot.
Really?
for the whole
Include
day.
the table?
Including the table.
I should have been there.
And they could have more than
I
one
couldn't be
table.
there.
You could have 2, 3, 4 tables if you want.
$10 each.
Each, right.
Okay. So it's a little fundraiser for the fire company.
Yep, and it's
And at the same time, it's a way for people to get rid of stuff.
Yep.
And it's another way for people to just stop at one yard sale without having to stop here and stop here and stop and just walk table to table to table. So it's started now.
Right. And you know what really scares me? I love going. I love going to like thrift stores, yard
Yes,
sales, that
you
kind
do.
of stuff. The thing that scares me the most is parking on the side of the road because I
Right.
always think somebody's either going to hit me,
Especially
or
if
hit
you
my
got
vehicle. Yeah. But now I
Right.
can park in a nice big parking lot, it's really safe.
Yeah.
Walk in and enjoy the day there at the yard sale. Just stop in 5 minutes. Or
So
a
it's at the
couple hours.
Ellendale Fire Company
Yep.
Fire Hall right
now.
downtown.
Yep.
right now till noon?
To 1.
Till 1.
To 1.
Okay.
And the police are there. They have a table there talking to people doing their community outreach.
Oh, really?
As well. So, yeah, you can go see, I believe, Waz. And,
Hey, I wonder if
Bruce.
they got that thing that you put
Probably.
your finger on.
Probably. Have you put your finger on it?
I have.
Oh, yeah?
I have.
And
yep.
you weren't on it?
And the lights and signals went off. Hey, I want to tell you, stop by to see if they have that today, because that's kind of neat in itself.
It is.
You put your finger on this little thing. It's like a cell phone almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then it will tell them who you are. It's really amazing.
Also, man, as we brought up the 10 Ellendale, remember, at the end of summer, it's September 1st. Put that on your calendar. That's our family fun day.
Yeah,
That we- that
everything
we've
is
been
all
having.
outside.
All
Bring
outside
the
at the
kids.
park.
Last year, you had the state police helicopter stop by.
Yep.
And you
All
got
kind of
any big surprises this year?
Vendors. No, but we are taking vendor space right now. And
Food?
Food, all kind of stuff. Food vendors.
Businesses?
Craft vendors, businesses. But what actually separates us from some of your other bigger festivals
Okay.
is, when you go to some festivals, it's like every third booth is the same thing.
Right.
So
You're
there's
only letting
competition.
one-on-one.
We're only letting one-on-one. So
Okay,
if you're
okay.
have an entrepreneur, you have your own little thing going on, and you don't have to worry about somebody selling the same thing that
Right.
you're
Like
selling
if you sell
3 tenths
31,
down.
I'm sure
Right.
you're well versed in that.
Yeah, pocketbooks, I believe, right?
I don't know what they are.
I think
But
so.
anyway, 31, Sensei, Avon, all that stuff.
Sensei.
But
goodness.
what he's saying is there won't be 5 other people selling the same thing.
Right.
That's kind of nice.
and that's
I
very
appreciate
nice.
you doing that.
Yeah, it's very nice. Plus, it helps out the locals, and
What's a vendor spot? About 10 foot by 10 foot?
it's about the size of your little tent pop up.
Yeah.
Canopy thing. 10
I
foot
think
by
they're
10
about
foot.
10 by 10.
Yep.
And what are they, $100 each?
No, they actually have an early bird special right now.
Oh, so if they get in now before
Yeah,
the day before or the week
no,
before?
if you get in before June 22nd, and you call and pay and fill out the paperwork, because everything's on the Town Islanders website.
Okay.
But if you get your paperwork done and submit it before June 22nd, you're only paying $25 for your 10 by 10 space.
Whoa, back up. $25. What if it's a business? What if it's like a commercial spot?
That's $25.
Really?
If you're a nonprofit,
Man, for $100, I could get a 40-foot of space. I could put a couple trailers in there.
40 foot of space. Yeah.
Well, if they're 10 foot
if they're
each.
10 foot each.
Right.
Yeah. But if it's for
they'd
profit,
be
yeah.
10 and 10. What's 4 times 10?
100.
40. Okay.
What?
What's 4
What in
times
the world?
$25?
Here we go.
Now you're at 100.
Now you're 100.
All right. So what I'm
Gotcha.
saying is, I always usually need a little more than a 10-foot spot, but $25, every business should be signing up for that.
Right.
So you got to do that before June 22nd at that price.
Yes.
$25, a 10 by 10 spot at the Ellendale Town Festival. Is this your third, fourth?
I'm not
year
even
is
sure
this?
what year it is.
I'm
Let me
thinking
look.
it's your
I'm looking at my
third one,
cheat
but
sheet
I'm
here.
not positive.
No, you know what? It's our 7th one.
7th one?
7th one, yes.
Gosh. 7?
You know what you're thinking? You're thinking the Candy Rain. That was my third.
Is that what it
Candy
was?
Rain.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. This is the 7th annual Family Fun Day.
Wow. So it's Family Fun Day. So mark it down. What's it, September what?
September 1st, and
September
the rain
1st.
date. And the rain date September 2nd. But
Okay.
normally, hopefully,
the
we
first
have
is
the
evidently a Saturday,
Yes.
and the second is probably a Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay.
Yep.
So anyway, mark that one down. Businesses, get
Yeah.
yourself a booth, and that's a really good. Number one, you're not going to be competing with another business that sells the same product you do, and it's only $25. That's
Right.
a good
Great deal. Great deal.
Okay, so you got that coming up today. There's a yard sale down in the Ellendale Fire Hall. So you got all the trucks out. Bring the
Right.
kids, bring the grandkids, walk them around, show them some of the equipment, and check out the yard sale.
There you go.
One
Also,
stop. Yes.
a couple of things while you got your calendars out. On
Okay.
the 10th of next month, 10th of June,
Okay.
the Volunteer Fire Service for the state of Delaware is doing a dedication of the brand new Fallen Firefighters of Delaware's monument right outside of Legislative Hall. We actually moved our old
Really?
monument and put a brand new monument together. We got the money together out on the green, and it's right out in front of Legislative Hall. It's done, but we're dedicating on the 10th. So if you're ever there,
So
stop by, check
everybody
it out.
is welcome.
Everybody's welcome. Also, one thing we're doing in the fire service is really pushing the issue and getting the information out there to our membership and also the public of some of the hazards. We always know about the fighting fire hazards, but when you stop and go home, the cancer hazards, PTSD hazards, the suicide rates going up. So in September at our
It's
conference,
a stressful volunteer job.
very, very. So at our September conference on the 12th of September at Dover Downs, we have national speakers coming in, and they're going to have 2 different seminars. One's open to the public, not just for the fireside, but for families, public, to learn about PTSD. Because I was actually ignorant. I thought PTSD was just a military thing.
It's anybody that really runs into and is involved in stressful
trauma,
situations.
And a lot of people don't realize that, but we have national speakers coming in to talk about PTSD, suicide, all that kind of stuff, and it's open to the public. It's free.
Okay.
September 12th, right at Dover Downs.
Okay,
And,
so you don't even have to be a
anybody
first
can come.
responder or
Nope,
anything?
nope. We're going to invite everybody to get that information out there because we think it's great information
Right.
to have and signs and symptoms and stuff to really try to tackle this issue and do something with it.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff coming up, so make sure you mark your calendars down.
You got something else? We're not in a big hurry.
Not in a big hurry. No, it was something kind of big, exciting. My friend Kelsey, that I'm always traveling with, doing stuff with. She's getting ready to do another segment nationally, and she's doing very well. Our segments are going very well in the kitchen, as you can tell.
You help her cook healthy.
Well, yeah, she normally does the cooking. I normally do the eating. But
Okay.
I act like I help.
Wow.
So that's going well, and I think I'm going to start a YouTube channel.
Are you really?
Yeah, you do YouTube?
Yeah, Wellers does. What are you going to call yours?
I don't know.
Okay.
But
Do you
me
mean
and
it will
the
be
sister
with
do it.
Kelsey, or it'll be a Norman, or it might be a Sussex County thing?
Me
or-
and Kelsey, we do segments, on Facebook. They find us and we come on your show. But she does a YouTube by herself, so I'm going to do a YouTube with her sister.
Okay.
Because they don't trust me by myself.
Okay. Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Somebody needs to keep an eye on this young man.
So we're getting things together, and it's going to take off.
How's the clerk of the peace going?
Very peaceful.
Any weddings,
Busy.
Memorial Day?
Not on Memorial Day on my schedule, but today. I'm doing
Today?
weddings today, yeah.
How many?
Actually, it's just slow, I guess, because of the holiday weekend.
Okay.
I'm only doing 3 today.
Only 3 weddings today,
Only
folks.
3. Yeah. A couple in
Okay.
the office, one over in Bridgeville.
Okay.
Or Seaford.
Seaford?
So,
Okay.
So I'm
So if you go to
a little bit-
Bridgeville, you won't be there.
I'll
You
probably
gotta
go
get on
through
down to
Bridgeville to
Seaford.
get to Seaford.
Right. That's a good
But
idea.
I'll be in Ellendale today. I'll be in Georgetown today. I'll be everywhere.
So Ellendale's yard sale is happening right now.
Right now.
So it's not. Could somebody still go and purchase a table?
No, but I'm sure if there's a spot right there and it's, you know what, here's $10, I'm sure we'll sell it to you.
Okay.
We'll sell it to
So
you.
if you can load up and get down there real quick, they might have a spot for $10 for you.
They're open until 1, and like I said, it's in conjunction with the town yard show, so there's probably a few yard shows around town as well. That's probably
yeah,
walking
yeah.
distance. So the indoor
Use your parking
environment.
lot.
Yep. Don't have to worry about getting sunburned when you're in the engine bay. Looking
That's
at the
true.
tables. And
That's
you know what?
true.
There's no admission to get in. A lot of these craft shows and stuff.
Right.
You tore $3
No
to
charge
get
at
in,
all.
which is good because of fundraising. No charge at all. Well, you're not even charging for people to come.
Got any food for sale?
Huh?
Any hot dogs or anything?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
you
just
got
checking.
these crapple sandwiches or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to thank you for coming. Okay.
I appreciate you having me.
We have a new little thing we're doing. You might have already done it, but Katie's going to give you this card, and we want you to go on our Facebook page and give us a rating of how we did.
You're going to trust me with that?
I want you to be very honest, okay?
I will be very honest.
Because we're trying to constantly improve, and we need those ratings to tell when we've reached it. Because then we can lighten up.
Then you can
okay?
lighten up.
Then we can lighten up. Till then, we're just striving for perfection.
Right.
Okay?
Gotcha.
All right. Thanks, Norman.
Thanks, Jim.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good day.
All right. There he goes, everybody. Your local clerk of the peace, Norman J. Jones. Okay? Ellendale Fire Hall is having a big indoor yard sale today, and everybody's invited. It's till 1 o'clock, and no charge. Great place to park, and that way if you want to walk around town, see what else is going on, you can park right there. Good as new cleaning crew. You say, Jim, I heard you talk about them before. I just used them this week, okay? So they specialize in steam cleaning, carpet, and upholstery, and they really do a phenomenal job. And it's a husband and wife, David and Teresa Rowe. A lot of people know them. They're a local family. They've been doing this together for 34 years. Now, a lot of people don't even hang out together for 34 years, get along for 34 years, and these people have been in business for 34 years, working hard. They're good people. So if you need some carpet cleaning or some upholstery cleaned, I highly recommend them, okay? They're honest. They're very fair on their pricing. You're either going to get David or Teresa, okay? That's it. They're owner-operators, all right? And I gave them a call the other day, talked to David, said, hey, I got a house, really need to see if you can do some miracle work for me there. And he went and did a really good job on the carpets, and I'm very happy with the results. So thank you, David, for that. So if you're listening and you want to buy somebody a nice gift, get their carpet cleaned if you need your carpet cleaned. And they do offices, they do commercial, and they do residential. So if you need somebody to help you with carpet cleaning or upholstery, my wife had said to me, all the years we've owned our home and been together and everything, she said, I've never had a company do as good a job as they did for us. So anyway, their number is 302, of course, 645-7800. That's 645-7800. If you would like them on Facebook, they'd appreciate it. It's called Good as New Cleaning Crew. Good as New Cleaning Crew. Look them up on Facebook, like their page, check them out, see what you can do with them. And very happy with them. Highly recommend them. So if you need anything done in steam cleaning of carpet and upholstery, very happy. 645-7800. 645-7800. So anyway, the restaurant is filling up. We're inside Smith's Cafe right here in Seaford, Delaware. Kevin Short, I don't know if he's still watching or not, but I really need to say this. Today is Kevin's birthday. And last week we had him on, we could not figure out, is he like 52 or 58? We're just not sure. But he's a real good guy. That much we're sure of. And so, Kevin, happy birthday to you. He may be getting a straight razor shave right this minute. I'm not sure. So anyway, with that, I want to talk about no-nonsense office machines because today they're taking the day off. They're taking a break today. Rick Fowler and his team work real hard. They do a good job. They try to give exceptional customer service, whether you're buying something, whether you need something repaired, whether you need some advice on something. They really do a good job. And it's called No Nonsense Office Machines. And they sell copiers and computers and tablets and gaming systems. And they can custom build a computer. We bought like 7 of them where Brooks spec'd them all out and said, I don't want this, but I do want that. So we didn't get all the junk that you would normally get. So we like them. So we got some computers. I bought some tablets. We've bought copiers. We've bought just simple keyboards. We've bought all kinds of electronic things. We've had all kinds of electronic things worked on, and it's called No Nonsense Office Machines. So if you need something, whether you want to buy something, whether you need something fixed, great place to do business. They're 2 miles east of the Circle in Georgetown, right next to Sports at the Beach Complex. And like I say, they'll take good care of you. They'll treat you fair. If you got something electronic you want worked on and you don't know if they work on it, let him know. Just give Rick a call and say, can you work on this? He has this saying, I'll not leave it any worse than I found it. And that's a good thing. I've had him work on some very strange electronic things for me, and he fixed every one of them. So I've had very, very good results, and he's worked on many things over the 25 years or so that he and I have done business. So his number is 856-7381. 856-7381. Now, he is not in today, but you can leave a message. You can also friend request him on Facebook, Richard Fowler there. Every once in a while, you could send him a question, and sometimes he'll answer it right through Facebook. Also, he's thinking about opening Monday morning, okay? So Memorial Day. So if you're off for the day, you maybe want to come over and talk about something you need worked on, need some opinions or advice, or maybe you want to just buy something. Well, anyway, he is going to be open, and it's all going to be based on the flow of traffic. So anyway, Monday morning, Memorial Day, they do intend to open, and then how long they're going to stay open is just going to determined by how the day goes. But anyway, if you need anything, 856-7381. On the web, it's nononsenseoffice.com. Like their page on Facebook if you would, and also friend request Rick Fowler. So anyway, that is that. I just had a tablet worked on that had a charging problem, and he fixed that for me. So he's always working on something for me, and I'm very, very happy. So you're watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva. It's a busy show. We have a lot of different people going to be on today. Now, Weller's is open today, okay? Weller's is open today. And I want to let you know that we're going to open at 9 o'clock. We're going to be open till 1. Busy day planned. We will gladly welcome your business. But I went by this morning, and there was this beautiful wooden boat in the parking lot on a trailer with a flat tire. So we're going to have to deal with that first thing. But what a beautiful boat it was. I mean, this was a wooden boat. It was beautiful. So evidently somebody had a flat tire. They dropped it off, left a note on the door. But today's going to be a busy day for Weller's, but we are going to be open. We are fully staffed, And we are selling things. So whether you need a trailer or a kayak, maybe you're going to go kayaking over the weekend or Monday. We are closed on Monday, but we're open today 9 to 1. It's Wellers.com. If you want to learn more about us, you can learn a lot there on the web. We sell a lot of things. And if you're listening for the first time and you don't even know who Wellers is, it's Wellers Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville. And we've been in business 44 years. We pride ourselves on going the extra mile, giving good service, giving you service that you can't get anywhere else. That's what we try to do. We work hard to do it right the first time. We care. We like to answer your questions. And we'll do our best to give you a good price and make sure everything is right before, during, and after the sale. So if you need anything, kayaks, sheds, carports, swing sets, vinyl swing sets. We sold another big one the other day, like a $33,000 swing set. And people say, man, that's a big one. Well, it was a housing development that bought it, in other words. And they ordered it. I think it's going to be delivered like June 12th. And I think there's one more spot on the truck. If you want an Amish-made vinyl swing set delivered and set up to your property, you need to give a call to the store because I think there's one more opening for another swing set on that delivery for June 12th. Our store number is 337-8228. 337-8228. You can just give a call and say good morning to make sure that the voicemail is working. And as I came here this morning, I noticed in the woods where I live, somebody might have been camping out. I saw a couch got dropped off last night, a big TV, and one of them little porta potty type things. Okay? So I don't know if they dumped it there along the road or if they were staying there and they couldn't get good reception because I live out in the country. But if anybody wants a free couch or a TV or a porta potty type thing, it's laying right there alongside the road at my house, and you can have it, okay? Now, you got to load it yourself. We're not going to give any assistance in loading these items. But it was a really nice couch. I noticed the cushions were missing, but you can always get cushions anywhere. There's probably some laying down the road in another woods. But anyway, so if you happen to want that, there's a couch, a TV, and a little porta potty that's free for the taking right there on Webb Farm Road if you happen to want it, okay? The good thing is they didn't dump it in the tax ditch. It's a whole lot easier to clean it up right there along the road than have to get down in the ditch and get it out of the ditch because I'm also fortunately responsible for the ditch too. So anyway, that's that. Trash alongside the road. Don't you just love it? But anyway, let's talk real quick about Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Our good friend Dr. T and Dr. Bud, they get the kinks out. So if you're looking for a good chiropractor, I highly recommend them. Good people. Dr. T's been in business a long time, right there in Seaford, right on the highway. And if you need a chiropractor or you say, well, you know, I've never in my life been to one, but I got this little neck pain or a pain in my arm or, you know, whatever, I even go if my leg's not feeling good. So anything with keeping you aligned, Peninsula Chiropractic Center can help you. It's a friendly place. When you call, you want to ask any questions about whether your insurance will cover this, cover that, they can answer all those questions. They'll get you in, they'll get you out. They also do massages. It's like a wellness center. So if you need any of what they have to offer, it's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. You can look them up on the web at peninsulaChiroCenter.com. You can also like them on Facebook too. 629-4344. We're going to take a break from the radio. We're going to continue right on, so switch over to My Cozy TV real quick and watch the show there if you would. Are we on Facebook? I think we are. Look up Jim Weller's Facebook page too. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, for the TV audience, we haven't went anywhere. We're still right here in Smith's Cafe. We're having a good time. A lot of people are coming and going, and a lot of different things are happening here. We have some technological challenges, techno challenges, but you know we have a few, but not many. So anyway, I know what he's saying. I can read his lips.
You know what that means?
So this morning has been a busy morning. No phone calls. So if you're trying to call, if you had gifts for us, things you wanted to give us, or wisdom you wanted to share with us,
just bring them by. Don't
Kevin,
call it in.
You're not going to be able to call. We have technical issues today.
Yes, there is a little bit of an internet issue this morning, but we're making it through. We're getting it done.
Right. And we forgot the phone. But other than that, we're good.
We forgot what?
Could I take the phone? Could I take a call on my cell phone?
We didn't forget the phone.
I know, I'm messing with you.
Okay.
Could I take a call on my cell phone?
You could.
Will it make too much load on the internet?
Probably not, but
Okay, just checking.
yeah.
All right. Well, Kevin, you can try my cell phone. If
Oh,
you
Kevin
want.
wants to call in?
Sometime.
Kevin Short. Okay.
Yeah, he's getting a haircut and a shave, and he wants to tell us all about it.
Oh, okay. I see.
Because evidently, you might know this because you get a razor shave, but you can't do it
All the time.
right with a what's it called? A straight razor. Just
Right.
I never heard of that till he told me that. How you
They've
can't?
been doing it for hundreds of years.
No, you can't get it in Delaware.
Oh, with a real straight. Right. It's got to be a disposable blade.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just had never heard that. So Kevin has found a place just up the road, up in New York,
Right.
and so he goes there to get this.
It's still
shave.
legal there, apparently.
Right, evidently.
Yeah. Delaware, it is not, for sure.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
So that's just a little bit of tidbits I never knew because I'm trying to learn more things every day.
Right.
So now I got that.
And hair cuttings is at the top of your list of.
Absolutely, and shaving. All right, so that voice was Colin Walls Service Center. He's over there with his son Colin. They're keeping everything moving. And so, what's up with you?
Hey, we're going to be open today. We open at 8 o'clock, so if you want to
Okay.
get in, get an appointment, give us a call. I don't know if we have anything available for today, but give us a call at 422-8110 and see if you can actually get in today. Or it might be Tuesday. We are closed Monday for Memorial Day.
You are going to close.
Yep, everybody gets the day off for that.
There
and,
you go.
So we're they just got to work twice as hard today.
On today and Tuesday.
Right, and Sunday.
Okay.
No, we're not working
No.
on Sunday.
All right, so you're off on Monday. Going to relax a little bit.
We're going to relax a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do, but
You can go kayaking
I could go kayaking.
in that Mispillion River.
Yeah, hey, you said it right. Good job.
Yeah, I did. I've been training, man.
After 60 years.
After 60 years, I got it right. So you're open today at 8 o'clock. People could stop in if they need to check their wipers or make sure their horn works or something like
Yep,
that.
and we have people take us up on that all the
Oh,
time.
for real?
It's not just something I say. People actually take us up on it. They'll come in, they'll say, I need wipers. Had a guy first thing Monday morning or Tuesday morning, I can't remember, that, heard, and he just pulled up there. He's like, I need wipers. Give me
Really?
some wipers, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you got him fixed up.
Oh, yep. He actually went there, came there, and then walked to the coffee shop, and then walked back, and
Really?
he was ready to go by the time he got
Well, that
back.
was a nice little stop, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Didn't
is.
have to make an appointment. He just came in. All right. But I know that Tracy is the one who keeps everything straight. And she does a phenomenal job. She really does.
Rick
But
Fowler messaged me yesterday, and
What was that?
He said, "Oh, I need to set up an appointment. should I set it up through you?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. Only if you want me to forget it."
Right. Or slow it down. That's what happens to me. People
It
get a hold
does.
of me about something. I may not have time to get to it right away.
Right. It does. It actually does slow the process down because she is equipped. She's ready to go. She's got
She's right
everything
there.
right in front of her.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the best way to do it. But I don't mind, if somebody wants to
Right,
go through
absolutely.
me. But it just a warning. It can slow the
Right.
process
That's a
down,
public service announcement.
and it can slow it down to the point
Right.
of
If you want somebody that's because she's right there. She's got the book.
Right,
She's
well-
got the keys that unlocks the
Right.
the appointment.
We are
book.
in the computer age, Jim. We do have it all on
Oh,
computer.
really?
Yeah.
I have one of them books.
Right.
I do, for real.
We have scheduling software that actually works with the rest of our whole system for
Okay,
for
good idea.
invoicing. and
Colin, that
everything.
was a great idea.
Yeah, I didn't invent it.
Okay.
I just pay for it.
Okay. Well, I mean, to get it so that
Yeah.
Tracy doesn't have to use the little book.
The little book. We used to do
Okay.
the big sheet on the the great big desk blotter. They
Oh,
call
and then
it.
somebody come in and make a note and tear that little corner off. And you're like, what happens on that day?
Right.
Wow.
We can take off.
Right, just take
Nothing
off.
there,
Right,
yeah.
nothing scheduled. All right, so it's
All right.
all electronic is what you're saying.
That's right. So Wall Service Center, downtown Milford. But give us a call, 422-8110. Stop in, 220 Northeast Front Street. We're there 7:30 to 5:30, Monday through Friday. Very occasionally we'll close early if we don't have anything going on, and we just want to get the guys out of there and get them a break.
Okay.
But hardly ever do we do that. So we're
Okay.
pretty solid. We're pretty firm on 7:30 to 5:30.
Okay. And then Saturdays is 8 to noon.
8 to noon on Saturday.
8 to noon. All right, Wall Service Center, downtown Milford. Check them out. They open at 8 o'clock today. And the only one that knows if you can get something worked on today is Tracy.
Yes, Tracy. That's
Right.
right.
I got
Yeah,
it.
That's what she likes
I
to be
have
called
Katie,
too.
Stacy, Tracy to keep straight in my head. For some reason, if I could say it slower, I get it right. All right, so you're watching this show called Weller Does Delmarva because you may be visiting us. You may be visiting us and have never in your life seen this show. So anyway, what were you going to say?
Did you talk to the guy yesterday at the Friday show, Dan's show? And he said he really thanked us and complimented us. He said, "I just moved here a couple
Yeah.
years ago, And he said, I had no idea who to use for this, who to use for that. He said, and this show has been very valuable to him.
And he's used some of the people, because people don't realize that the people we have on the show and advertise, like Wall's Service Center and No Nonsense Office Machines and Mid-South Audio and all these businesses are people that I deal with and have dealt with for a period of time. And so we are endorsing these people. We're coming right back on the radio. So to my radio audience, good morning. This is your official good morning from Jim Weller, and we are on the radio now. So this is my official good morning. So good morning to you. Weller Does Delmarva is the show you're listening to. We are inside Smith's Cafe. The place has had people coming and going. Breakfast is good. I see a whole cooler full of pies and cakes. So whether you want something to take out or whether you want to eat in, this is the place to come. I want to talk real quick about insurance. People say, man, I've never met a guy that is so happy with his insurance agent. Well, I really am. I deal with a guy named Bill Strickland who owns a company called L&W Insurance Agency, and I have been dealing with him for a while. Long time, really. Long time. Maybe 20 years. But anyway, I do commercial, residential. I have rentals, my liability insurance, media insurance for the show, all types of insurance. He helps me out, my health care and so on. I only have to deal with them. If I have a problem, I don't have to deal with the insurance company. Even with my health care, they get in the middle of it and help work things out. So if you're looking for a really good insurance agency that's going to get involved and going to help you out, that's called customer service. You give them a call. Tell them you heard about them here on Weller Does Delmarva, and let them look at what you already have. Maybe you're perfectly insured with the perfect place. Maybe you just want to get in a second opinion just to see. Because when I meet people and they talk about an insurance claim, man, at that point, they are furious. They're like, they didn't give me what they were supposed to. I had to call this 1-800 number with somebody I don't even know who they are. They didn't even act like they cared about my business. That is why L&W wants you to deal with them, so you don't end up on the other end of the phone with that 1-800 person who maybe isn't even knowing who you are. So I'm just letting you know, if you need insurance, second opinions are free. The phone number is 856-7828, 856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web, and they've been around for 85 years. That's a long time. So anyway, give them a call, 856-7828. Tell them I sent you, and let them look at what you got and make sure you're adequately insured. Okay? Now, here it is. Big moment, everybody. Last couple days of the month, we are on target for a win. Pittsville Ford set out a goal, and through all of the advertising he's done here on Weller Does Delmarva,
we can owe it all to you. All to Jim.
Well,
Jim's
and your great team.
And our great team, yeah.
Right. So we'll give the great team this much credit, and I'll take this much credit. But anyway, it takes a team to make the dream work.
It does. It absolutely does.
And it sounds like you're right on target.
We are right on target. We have 6 days left, and we have 18 cars to sell.
Wow.
Which I'm real confident we're gonna do that. But
well, let's pick a number beyond that. Like, where would you really like to land? I think you're going to hit your goal, but let's not lighten up now. Let's not lighten up now.
110 would make me happy.
110.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need 28 cars.
28 cars.
Cars, trucks.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, well, now when you sell a used vehicle, do you count it?
Absolutely.
Or is it like, no, those used ones don't count. We've got to sell new ones.
It counts.
They all count.
They all count. Every
Okay.
one of them.
So you got very convenient financing. You will pick up, deliver, come to you.
Yeah, part of the reason I ran a little late this morning was because we delivered a car to a customer who's buying today, but we delivered the vehicle to their house last night at like 11 o'clock.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Was it a surprise?
No.
Okay.
Actually, so it was like a last minute thing, friends of friends, and we said, hey, we'll bring it up
But
to
you
your
really
house
did
and
that?
take it. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. So you can literally buy a vehicle over the phone or through a text message or whatever, and
We could have taken all the paperwork, all the financing is in place and everything, but they just wanted to drive it overnight, and they said they'd come over to the dealership.
No
but we were going to
kidding.
bring all the paperwork to them, so. Yeah.
wow. So it's all about, what does it take to make you just say, yes, not only do I want one vehicle, I'll take two. Okay, they're small.
Yeah.
So anyway, and that's really how simple it is. You're basically saying, look, you want to break down all those barriers where people think it's high pressure or we're going to push you or the uncomfortableness. You're saying, look, this is Preston. You're part of the Preston family. You're Ryan. You're running the store down there in Pittsville, and we want your experience to be like no other experience you've ever had.
Absolutely. We try to take all that out of the equation for the customer because I understand that a lot of customers traditionally don't like the car buying experience.
Right.
So we try to debunk those stereotypes every day.
Right. Looks like you have fun there.
We do.
You know, just a bunch of regular people that live in the community and have kids on ball teams and are in the local fire departments and so on, and they're just trying to make a living by filling your automobile needs for you.
And we do have a good time, and you'll get an exceptional deal. You'll probably get a real exceptional deal over the next 6 days.
Right. Are you going to be open Monday or no?
We're going to be open tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow.
Monday.
And Monday.
And Monday, yeah.
And Monday. So, boy, now that's convenient.
Yeah.
So, in
yeah.
other words, tomorrow you've got a chance. Today till 6.
Today till 6 are the last customer satisfied. Tomorrow is 10 to 4, and then Monday is 8:30 to 6.
8:30 to 6. Okay.
And then we're giving away free grills or coolers with any
I'll
purchase.
take one of each then. So I have to buy 2 vehicles?
2 vehicles.
2 vehicles?
Yeah.
Okay.
One
All right.
per customer.
1 per customer per vehicle.
Per vehicle.
Because if a customer were to buy 2 vehicles, could they have 1 grill and 1 cooler?
They could have 1 grill, 1 cooler.
Okay, so you could buy like a pickup, and then you could buy an SUV,
Yeah.
or maybe a little car. Does Ford have like a hybrid type car?
Oh yeah, we actually have a couple, the C-Max and the Fusion Energy, Fusion
No
Hybrid.
kidding. How many miles to the gallon?
Well, if you get a Fusion Energy, which is a partially electrified vehicle, it can get up to 92 miles to the gallon.
That's pretty
92.
good as the price of gas is increasing.
Oh yeah,
This would be the time to explore.
And the convenient part of that vehicle is that you can just plug it into a regular plug at home. You don't need some special
Oh,
charger.
really? It's not kind of an odd plug or
No,
anything?
no, it's just a regular charger. You can charge it at work while you're at work. Costs less than $0.25 a day to charge it on regular
kidding.
electricity. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, gas is pretty close to $3 a gallon.
Yeah.
You know, and headed to 4. So this would be a really good time to see. Now, I want to
It's
ask
strange.
you.
Everybody's buying SUVs and trucks again, though, with the gas
Are they
prices
really?
going up. Yeah.
Now, what's the logic behind that?
I'm
They
not
want to
real
haul more
sure.
people in one trip?
I'm not sure, but
Okay.
everybody wants an SUV right now.
It's probably if I'm going to buy gas at a high price, I want to be comfortable. I want them
I think
cooled
you're right. I
seats
think
is
you're
what I
right.
want.
You're right.
Does anything come with a cooled steering wheel?
No cooled steering wheels yet.
Okay.
But you might want to get on some kind of patent with that. You
Because
might be the
I've
first.
noticed that it's hot. You get in there and the top of your steering wheel's just scalding hot, And I was thinking, boy, this is the time to have a cooled steering wheel. How about cooled cup holders? Anything that would chill your drink.
I think Cadillac did that in the Escalades a couple years ago, but I'm not 100% sure.
You're
I don't know
absolutely correct on that one.
Yeah. I thought it was close on that.
It
So
was.
so heated and cooled cup holders, I think they did.
They sure
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ford hasn't seen the value in that yet.
I'm not even sure if there still is a value in that. It's kind of neat, but
Yeah.
for the $2,000 it might have cost, it might not have been worth it.
Yeah.
But no, for sure, I looked at them once. But anyway, I do love my massaging seats in this Explorer. I really appreciate you making sure that you introduced me to those. Everybody that gets in, it's like, I've never seen this. This is so cool.
Jim's got to have a comfortable seat.
Well, I really do like it. It's very relaxing. Okay, I need a seat now that just massages my neck and stuff like that. So just sometimes, because there's things in life that could be classified as a pain in the neck. Sometimes,
Sometimes.
but you don't know what I'm talking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. So anyway, how in the world does somebody get a hold of you?
Cell phone, 302.
Cell phone. Here we go.
302-841-7738. You can visit
841.
our inventory at pittsvilleford.com.
Really? So even though you're in Maryland, you're on the World Wide Web.
Absolutely.
So you're not just on the local Pittsville net.
Nope.
You're on the World Wide Web.
Yes.
Okay. So
we
if
do have
somebody-
electricity in Pittsville too.
Electricity.
We do have that.
Really?
out
You still
there.
got them cars that you crunched up?
Yeah, we still have those cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You need to put them in the demolition derby.
We should.
Up in
we
Harrington.
should. That's a good idea.
You need to have the Pittsville crew
I can recoup my
against the
cost on
Boulevard
that.
crew against the.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Oh, every time you come, you get them.
Oh, that would be a
These
great
great
idea.
ideas.
Yeah.
I got the ideas. I just don't have the oomph to make them all happen. You know.
I might be able to make
but
that
you
happen.
should have. Can you imagine just owning that demolition derby, having all these Preston vehicles?
Yeah, that
have
would
them
be
all
fun.
lettered differently and
You're
have
right.
different teams, and the winner would get like an all expense paid ride on the Ferris wheel or something. Who knows?
Big prize.
Big prize. All right. Are you good with heights?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just because you're so tall.
Nah, actually, I'm
Right.
a little scared of them.
All right.
To tell you the
But
truth.
if somebody stops in Pittsville Ford, is there a chance they could just meet you and say
Oh,
hi?
absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Get a photo op?
I'm out there. I'm all over the place. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? You
No.
working Monday?
Monday, I will be.
Okay.
I will be working all the way until Sunday.
110 cars.
Next Sunday. Yeah.
Next
yeah.
Sunday, 110.
110.
Okay, the goal was 100. So I just threw the 10
Yeah.
in there.
Our old store record was 96, so 97 is the new record. But our goal for the month was
It's
100. Yeah.
And so what happens if you hit 100? Everybody that works for you gets a free bottle of water or what?
No, you have the pride of reaching a
Being
goal
part
as
of
a
that.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good though.
It's exciting. It's
It is
really
exciting.
So if you
I
do
mean, so
go-
the people that get the car ready, the people that sell the car, this is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if you haven't done it before, and the possibility of doing it, just the possibility of it being there is exciting
Right.
for us.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's next month's goal?
Well, I don't know. That scares me.
All right. All right. Are we done?
We're all finished. I gotta
Anything
go
else
sell-
you want to
I gotta
say
go
or
sell
add?
cars.
Any birthdays you want to mention?
No,
Okay.
right now I can't even really think, to tell you the truth.
That's fine. All right. I'll see you.
See ya.
Have a good holiday
Come
weekend.
visit us at Pittsville Ford, 302-841-7738.
Call him now while he's riding. All right. Have I mentioned Dry Zone yet? Let me tell you something. It has rained so much. Dry Zone has really had the opportunity to meet people and help them with solutions with moisture. Whether you have a crawl space, pop the door open. In other words, and see if it smells musty or whatever. It shouldn't, okay? There should not be any moisture in your crawl space. And you have the right to have a moisture-free crawl space, and Dry Zone has the ability to help you accomplish that. Maybe you've got a basement and all this water. You've said, man, it never leaked, and this time it's leaking. Okay? They can help you with that. Maybe you need a sump pump. Maybe you have a sump pump that's not working up to standard. Whatever you need, Dry Zone can help you. Maybe you're opening your pool and the cement around your pool or the concrete, either one, has dipped or dived, meaning one corner's up, one corner's down. They, with their poly-level system, can level that out for you. No tripping hazards, no threats of a lawsuit from somebody tripping or falling or whatever. So anyway, if you need something, Dry Zone is a great locally owned, locally operated company. They even have a great electrician. His name is Tony. I've dealt with him more than once, been very, very happy with him. And I've dealt with Dry Zone on numerous projects. And I just want to let you know they're on Route 16 in Ellendale. They're in that big red barn with the sign out front that says Dry Zone. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, they're open. If you want to stop by one day and say hello, look at some of the products, talk to people about different things, they can help you out. But it's called Dry Zone, and it's called dryzone.com on the web. You can like them on Facebook, all the social media. They're very, very active there. Their phone number is 684 5034 684 5034 dryzone.com. Give them a call. Tell them I sent you. They'll take good care of you. Everything they do, they know what they're doing. Their prices are right, and their service is priceless. Dryzone.com, everybody. Now, next, what is next? Next. We are inside Smith's Cafe. Do we have the Scott Sockrider commercial? I actually have a job he's getting ready to do for me. So I got a house that I want the roof power washed, the house power washed, the deck power washed. Oh, I never told him to do the steps. I want the steps power washed. And then I've got another job at my house where I'd like to have all my gutters cleaned out and power washed. So I'm hoping he can get all that done. So anyway, we're going to play his commercial. It's Scott Sockrider, Professional Power Wash. So whether you need something done, residential, commercial, personal, business, whatever, big job, small job, he'll help you out. I'm ready if you're ready. This is what it looks like getting something power washed. Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and I am live at Fine Day Farms, my house. This is where I live. My wife Denise told me it is time to get the green slime off the house. So what did I do? Picked up the phone. Who'd I call? My good friend Scott Stockrider. He owns a business. Look him up on Facebook, Power Washing Delaware. Like his page while you're at it. This dude's been doing power washing for over 14 years. Now take a look. It's got a couple different trucks here, but you can see Scott's right there, and he's got his other man with him, and they're just doing a good job. He's an honest man, been doing this for over 14 years. He's licensed, he's insured, he's completely self-contained. His phone number is 302-858-9568. That's 858-9568. Power Washing Delaware on Facebook. Like his page there. Online, it's theprofessionalpowerwash.com. Good man, honest man, do you a good job? Give him a call. 302-858-9568. Scott Stockrider. He'll clean whatever you need cleaned. See ya. Bye. Bye. And don't forget, if you got a Weller's discount card, you will save an additional 15% off of his already low prices. He's very good. I've found him to do a good job for me. Now, what is the next thing we need to talk about? I see many different guests coming and going, so we're going to have some more people on. Greenwood Barbecue Chicken is just about ready. They're usually ready by 8 or 8:30. So if you want some really good chicken, if you're listening on the radio and you say, I'm traveling, but I could eat some barbecue chicken. Well, it's right in Greenwood, okay, right next to the fire hall. It's called the Greenwood Barbecue Chicken, okay, and it's there. It's fantastic. It's it's there for you. So if you're listening on the radio and you're going to be going through Greenwood, get yourself some chicken. Now we're inside Smith's Cafe, and if you want to come on down here, this is a full-blown restaurant. I mean, they have got all kinds of good food. I eat here all the time. I love the stuffed shrimp. I love the bacon and eggs. I love the crab imperial. I love the crab cakes, the burgers, the hot roast beef sandwiches, the hot turkey sandwiches, the shrimp, everything. Great place to eat. They got a wonderful soup, and they also have a wonderful salad bar. You can get eat-in or take-out. Saturday, kids eat free up till noon. One child free per paying adult. And they have daily specials every day. They got breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. So just like their Facebook page, if you would. Smith's Cafe. Okay? Do I have another guest before 8? I can't remember. So, but anyway, I don't know. But anyway, Jerry's Lawn Care. Okay? Jerry Santoro. Good guy. Want to let you know, if you are tired of cutting grass, and you just say, look, I'm too busy, it's gotten out of control, or maybe you just need some help. Again, residential or commercial, either one, he will help you out with lawn care. So it's Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. He also does tree work, trimming trees, digging up stumps, grinding up stumps. He also has mulch, tons of mulch. He sells it for $15 a yard. So he's got the best deal around on mulch. And if you want it delivered, he can deliver it for a small fee, or you can pick it up at his place in Greenwood. He also does irrigation systems. So like if you need an irrigation system for your yard, we've had plenty of rain, which means it's going to get hot and dry after a while. So anyway, whatever you may need, Jerry Santoro can help you out. It's Jerry's Lawn Care, okay? His phone number is 363-6025, 363-6025, JLC-LLC.com. And if you have any type of yard work that you need done and you're not sure if he does or doesn't do it, just give him a call. His estimates are free, and he'll tell you whether he can help you out or not. JLC-LLC.com. All right, here's some of the things we have going on. We've already mentioned that it's Kevin Short's birthday, okay? So happy birthday, Kevin. We've also mentioned that Kevin Short is getting a shave. So this is something he does once a year on his birthday, I think. But anyway, I want to let you know that at Weller's, we're going to be open at 9 o'clock. We're going to have a busy day planned. This is a day, a lot of traffic through the area. People stop in, we make them deals, and they drive away with a trailer. or they buy kayaks. We got the best bang around on kayaks, many shapes and styles. So if you need a kayak, you got a trailer you need worked on, we can help you with that. So whatever you need, Wellers can help you out. We're open today at 9 o'clock, 9 to 1 today. We will be closed on Monday. You can learn a lot about Wellers by just going to my website, which is wellers.com. But I want to tell you about our flagpoles. We have a Memorial Day special, which ends today, okay? So anyway, it's a 20-foot tall aluminum telescopic flagpole. If you're from this area and you've been to the Delaware State Fair, it's that company there, Uncommon USA Flags, okay? If you go to their website and look up what's called the Presidential Series flagpole, because that's the ones we have, 20-foot tall, and they're $299 plus shipping, okay? Right now, for you and you only, we've got them for $177. Now you say, Jim, that is unbelievable that you would be less than the online price of the manufacturer. It absolutely is unbelievable, but the deals are always sweller at Wellers. And I just want to let you know, if you have been wanting a flagpole, if you just have said, I can't take it any longer, my neighbor's got a nice looking flagpole, I want a flagpole, this is a nice telescoping, made in America, aluminum flagpole. Comes with one flag, and it's not a silkscreen flag. It's sewn. The stars and stripes are sewn on it, okay? All your installation hardware comes with it, and they're normally $299 plus shipping online at the manufacturer. I've got them today and today only for $177, brand new in the box. Full manufacturer's warranty. Comes with one flag. It holds two flags. And if you need any other flags, we've got many, many, many flags in stock for sale, okay? So that's wellers.com. If you want to learn more about it on our website, you can go to uncommonflagsusa.com, take a look at them. There's many people have flagpoles, but you don't want to get a flagpole that's not made in America. But if you do, I have another one. I have one made in China, okay? So we have them for like $99. But for $177, you can get the real deal, and it comes with a flag, holds two, 20-foot tall, has a little gold ball that goes on top. All installation hardware over $100 less than the manufacturer's website price. All right, now, we're going to be closed on Monday. Wellers is. Inside Smith's, I told you we're here. We're busy. There's a lot going on. And speaking of going on over the weekend, listen to this. Dave Wilson and his team, Wilson's Auction in Lincoln, today, starting at 10 o'clock, has a huge auction, inside, outside. What a beautiful day to go to an auction, okay? Goes into the afternoon and into the evening. A little bit of everything for sale. You'll have a lot of fun, okay? But Monday, Memorial Day, guess what? Right next door on the same property at the Big Red Building, they have their annual Memorial Day auction. And my goodness, I got a flyer in the mail with all kinds of things. One of the most interesting things is all of the antiques that they have. So they have a lot of interesting things. You can go to wilsonsauction.com and look at this flyer and look at pictures and see some of the stuff for today's auction or Monday's auction. But at 1 o'clock, you don't want to miss the low-digit tag auction, okay? They got one tag, number 3050. No C in front of it, no letters in front of it, just that 3050. Okay, 9142. A lot of different tags going to be auctioned off, and they go at 1 o'clock on Monday. So if you're off for the day on Monday, make plans to go to Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln City and have some fun. But you can go today, too. You can kind of get a preview today of, what it's like to go to the auction. And if you ever want to sell something, you just take it down there, and they sell it, turn it into cash, and it's over with. Excuse me. But anyway, on Tuesday nights, don't forget, they also have an auto auction at 6 o'clock. So it's wilsonsauction.com, 422-3454. If you have any questions, been in business serving our area over 40 years. That's a long time. Dave Wilson is a good guy, good public servant, and his team does a great job, whether you're buying something or selling something. And it's always just a lot of fun to buy something, especially when you buy a box of stuff for like $2 or $5 and you get sorting through there and you find a whole pack of $100 bills or something like that. That's when it's a lot of fun. I have never had that happen yet, but I'm just saying that would be a lot of fun when that happens, okay? So, or you find somebody's gold teeth in the box or something like that. So Anyway, I love going to auctions, okay? I would even be happy if I found a packet of $50 bills. Doesn't even have to be $100 bills. So if you're selling or buying, wilsonsauction.com is the place. They now have a Facebook page and have had it for a while, and I really want to encourage you to go there and like their Facebook page. Now, in just a minute or a minute and 12 seconds, somewhere in that time frame, we're going to be taking a break from the radio. And when that happens, we do not want our radio audience to miss anything, okay? Colin Walls has got some news for us, and we've got a lot of things to share with you. So where do you keep going with us? You just watch us on Jim Weller's Facebook page. You can watch there, or My Cozy TV. All right, we're taking a break from the radio, so don't despair. We'll be back in just a minute or two, or just come right on over and continue watching us. All right? So now, for those that are watching us, we are here in Smith's Cafe. We are getting ready for our next couple guests that are going to be coming up. A couple gentlemen that I know because they work with me. George and Chris are going to be coming on talking about Wellers, and we're going to talk a little bit about Memorial Day and so on. But anyway, that'll be in just a couple minutes. But I think we're going to talk to Colin Walls here for a minute or two about Walls Service Center, which I think is officially open. You know, like this is the official start to the holiday season. This is the official time that Walls Service Center opens.
That's right. The doors should be unlocked now. Lights should be on, the air compressor on, all those things.
What else? Anything else?
Doors open.
Doors
it's nice
open.
Out. The doors are probably open.
All right. And unlock the doors.
Unlock them.
TV
on?
on?
Yeah. Unlock them before you open them.
Unlock them before you open them. That's a really good tip. Unlock them before you open them. But anyway, Tracy's there.
She's there.
No, I got it right. Yes, I did.
You did.
I don't know why. As soon as I say the name, I'm like, I start second guessing myself. It's like when you give a price, $80. Did I mean to say 90? Anyway.
Just start with 90.
And then
you can
I'm
work your way
comfortable.
backwards. They don't allow you to go up.
Right, that's true. All right, so she's there. If
Right.
somebody wants to know right now, could they get something worked on today, they can give her a call.
Give her a call, 422-8110. You can also go to wallservicecenter.com on the web and actually schedule an appointment there. You don't get an immediate answer.
Okay.
But, we'll answer you back to see if
If there's a conflict.
if there's a conflict, right. So, but don't enter that you want an appointment 5 minutes from now. Because
And then come blowing in.
that's right.
All
that
right.
doesn't work. You can stop by. You can always stop by and see if we have anything available. We don't mind
Right.
that at all.
But if they got their car that needs inspection, you always just check that stuff for people as a courtesy.
That's right.
Air in their tires.
Exactly. But air conditioning work right now is
the
huge.
thing.
It is the thing. And we've got a deal that everybody needs to get on if they need an AC compressor. If somebody's checked it out, ask them what the warranty is. We've got a lifetime warranty on air compressors.
Yes, you do.
And
Kind of unheard of in the industry.
right. And you might even want to think about, well, how long has this company been in business?
Right. If
that's
you've
gonna
only been
give
in
me a
business
lifetime
3
warranty?
years, how you offering a lifetime warranty?
You're right. Exactly.
But
so
hold on, we've
Wall-
been in business 60 years.
Yeah, Wall Service Center has been around for 60 years, and we plan on being around for at least another 60 more.
Okay.
And
Colin the
that's-
second and Jonathan and everybody knows that?
Right, I have 4 sons, so
Okay,
they
so
need
you're
to keep
ready.
busy.
Okay.
That's right.
So he's got the next team lined up.
Ready. They're on deck. Colin is
On
actually
deck.
working there with me, and the other 3 besides him are getting ready to go. So they all love cars.
They're going to have to get through first grade, some of them,
yeah, right.
and then go from there.
yeah, and Nick will
Colin
be going
starts them
into
young.
first grade next year.
Okay, so he's already started.
yeah.
All right.
So, but anyway, we are open. We do
You're
lots of
preparing
air
for the
conditioning work,
future.
and there's right exactly, and there's nothing that on air conditioners that we don't do
Right.
on a car.
Right. So you
Air
don't have to worry
conditioner-
about getting it there. You saying, "Oh my gosh, you're going to have to take it somewhere else, a little more involved than we can do." You're saying you get your car to Wall Service Center, and pretty much anything it needs, pretty much short of tires and alignments.
It's the last place you have to take it, right?
Yeah, it's the last place you have to take it.
Exactly.
It's the
And-
first place you should, and the last place you will.
Right, and we've had people that take their cars to maybe some oil change places that get it recharged, and that's okay. But if you just bring it to us the first time, then you don't have to come to us the second time.
Right,
We-
and
we
why
can take
waste
care
the
of-
money?
and the
And the
time
time.
and the
Yeah,
time.
and the time.
The time is huge for everybody.
I agree.
So Wall Service Center, give us a call 422-8110 downtown Milford. We're at 220 Northeast Front Street. You can stop by anytime we're open there, or wallservicecenter.com. Schedule an appointment right there.
And if you have a breakdown over the weekend or something like that, most tow companies in this area know right where Walls Service Center is. So get it towed there, and they'll get you worked in as best they can. All right. So anyway, you're watching this show called Weller Does Delmarva, and you're like, man, I've never seen it. So I need to know, if you've never seen this show before, I want you to call me. I'm going to give you a phone number. It's 302-542-9157. 302-542-9157. So if you're a regular, I'm looking for somebody that's never seen this show before, okay? Never seen the show before. I'll give you a $10 shopping spree at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay? So anyway, I just welcome your call, 302-542-9157. Now, you're watching on TV and you're watching on Facebook Live, okay? And I just want to let you know that we're inside Smith's Cafe, and we've witnessed many people come in, and many people enjoy a great breakfast, and many people go. But you can also get a takeout here, too, if you want that. So in a few minutes, we're going to talk to George, and we're going to talk to Chris. It's going to be a contest to see which one of the two of them talks the most, okay? And I may chime in on that contest. You never know. But anyway, we're here at Smith's Cafe. It's a great time. We have a lot of fun here. This is a show we do. We've been doing this show now 246 times. We're almost tired. All right, are we prepping for the radio? I'm going to prep for the radio, get my hair straight. We're all good. We're back on the radio, so good morning. We're not back on the... Now we're on the radio. I can't read the signs. 1 minute it's prep, 1 minute it's gone. I was prepping. So radio audience, thank you for coming back and hanging in there with me. You probably never went anywhere. All right? So we are here in Smith's Cafe. You're listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. And you're saying, why? Why am I watching this show? We met a man yesterday, Colin and I did, who moved here and said, man, I have never seen nothing like this show. And I'm like, well, I hope not. But anyway, it's made from scratch. You might see this show and say, oh, this is very professional. It's very polished. You guys look like you rehearse it 3 times before you come. We don't. We don't. We're just really good at impromptu. We're going to join the theater here next. But anyway, and that's right after we start a circus. But it's a show called Weller Does Delmarva, and we just have a lot of fun, okay? So it's our own show. It's my show. We buy it. We pay for it. It's us. And so we have no bosses or anything other than you, the audience. And so we just want to say good morning to you. And if they would like to do a breakfast review, I wouldn't mind that. So when they're done. So anyway, we're inside Smith's Cafe. You're watching Weller Does Delmarva. I'm going to talk to you about Pools and Spas Unlimited because it's the time you need to finally make up your mind and say, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy Katie a pool, okay? I'm going to buy a pool for somebody today, all right? That's what you need to say. Now, you might want to just buy it for yourself, okay? But anyway, whether you need one that's concrete, vinyl, or fiberglass, Pools and Spas Unlimited can accommodate all of your needs. They've been in business a long time. They're a good family-owned company. They support many things in our community. And if you're looking for a great place to talk to about a brand new pool, Pools and Spas Unlimited is it. They're in Milford on 219 North Rehoboth Boulevard, okay? They have a great website. It's called swimdelmarva.com. And you can give them a call at 424-1999. That's kind of a cool number there, 424-1999. And then, of course, there's the Facebook page, Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford. Pools and Spas Unlimited in Milford, okay? So if you need pool supplies, if you put your pool away last year and you got it out this year, or the pump's not working right, or you just said, I'm fed up with it, I want somebody else to take care of it, then you can give them a call. But they're selling pools like hotcakes, okay? So if you want to get one, get in line and get on their list. Give them a call. Estimates are free, of course, and they'll help you design the pool of your dreams. 424-1999, swimdelmarva.com. Now, my next guests have arrived, and the first one is named Chris. Chris is right here next to me. And then the next one is George, which is right next to Chris, okay? So I'll start with George. George is our shop guy.
Yes, sir.
Keeps trailers rolling, gets things done, loves it when we have a day's work scheduled, and then we just drop something else right on him, okay? And you say, well, how could that happen? It happens every day because there's a boat sitting in the parking lot right now. When you see it, George, it's a nice-looking boat, though. Big wooden boat, really nice looking. George is saying it may be nice looking, but I've already had my whole day planned. But anyway, it just needs a tire.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Good.
All right. Put on the wheel. It's got aluminum wheels on it. Nice looking. I'm not a boat guy, but I was thinking, that looks like an expensive boat to me.
Probably.
Sitting there without a tongue lock is all I was thinking. In other words, but I guess they had a flat, and he dropped it off overnight. So, but anyway, we have a full service shop, and George is the guy. And the shop is clean as a whistle. He does a great job. So if you need a hitch or a brake box or your wheel bearings packed or whatever, you give us a call. We'll get you worked in. But we do like as much time as we can because we do have some of that spur of the moment stuff happen.
Yes, sir.
All right. So other than that, how are you, George?
Good. Very good.
What are you doing on Monday?
Spending time with friends and family.
Friends and family. All right. Well, that's better than enemies. So, but anyway, they tell me you got to talk right into that mic.
Oh, how's that?
Oh, much better.
Excellent.
Much better. So anyway, so you're taking Monday off, huh?
Yes, sir.
No, we're closing for the day. All right. And the next gentleman is Chris. And Chris, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing today?
Good. You look nervous. Your forehead's sweating.
I just got out of the gym.
Oh, was that what? No way.
Yeah.
Really? Where do you go to the gym at?
Powerhouse.
Right around the corner here somewhere.
Yep.
Yep. I avoid all gyms. I'm going to open my own. And guess what it's going to be called?
Weller's Gyms.
Jim's Gym.
Jim's Gym. I like
Jim's
that.
Gym. Because when people see me, they immediately think you spell Jim, G-Y-M. So, anyway, I'm just messing with you. So, you went to the gym already. Did you eat any food here this morning?
I did.
What'd you have?
Fruit.
Fruit? No way.
Fruit and water.
Get out of town.
I've lost about 30 pounds.
Since you come to work at Weller's?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, Chris is a salesperson at Weller's, okay? And he's part of our new team. So anyway, but I want to have you two guys on because you're both veterans.
Yes, sir.
And with Memorial Day right around the corner, I just wanted to, just say thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you, first of all, working for me, but your commitment to serve. You were both in what were you in?
Marine Corps.
Marine Corps.
Yes, sir.
And what were you in?
Marine Corps.
Marine Corps. Now, that's the easiest branch of the military. Is that right? Oh,
Not
my.
so much.
Not
No,
so much.
no.
But it prepped you for working at Weller's.
Yes, it sure did.
That is true.
Look, they're both agreeing with that, huh? So anyway, so what I'll start with George. George, what is it like to be in the military? In other words, did you have a family and children at that time?
Yes, sir. I sure did.
Okay, so it's well, I'll let you talk a little bit. So, I mean, what inspired you to want to go in the Marines?
Just
Woke up one day?
and wanted to do it.
Really?
Yes, sir.
And you went down to, what's that camp called?
I was at Paris Island. I did.
That's
boot
what
camp
I'm
at
talking
Paris
about.
Island.
Paris Island. I avoid Paris Island. But anyway, Paris Island is the
Yes,
place,
sir.
right? All right. And so, and how about you, Chris? What would make you want to join the Marines? I mean, I appreciate it.
Well, it was go to college or join the Marine Corps. So I joined the Marine Corps and then got to go to college for free.
Really?
So, saved a lot
Did
of money.
you plan it that way, or you just didn't want to go to college?
I actually got accepted into a school, and I was going to go. And at the time, I just didn't think I was ready to move on to that portion.
Oh, okay.
So I said, you know what? I'll join the military. If I'm going to join the military, I'm going to join the Marines because they're the best. I did that, and then I got to go to school. So I definitely appreciate that. So I got to do both things I wanted.
Well, now, do you guys, in other words, being a Marine, you're always a Marine.
Correct.
But what I'm wondering is, what's it like on the family? In other words, being, connected to somebody in the military, because you go away for times, right?
Sometimes.
Okay. Long time, though, sometimes.
Yeah, some people take it better than others.
Okay.
I mean, it definitely hurts. Like when I would go on training and or deployments, that's right when I had my son. And so it was hard being away from him. Luckily, it was when he was younger, so he doesn't remember as much.
Okay, but you do.
Yes. And,
Right.
And, missing certain points and aspects, like I missed his birthday a couple times and everything. So it puts in perspective, yes, I love what I did, but, it also puts a strain on the family sometimes.
Right. And, George, I'm going to feel same thing with you, like that. Birthdays.
When I was in, my family was real young, so
Okay.
we had some trials and tribulations to go through. So.
Okay, wow. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. So, in other words, I just wanted to take this opportunity and just kind of, humanize what it's like to be in the military. People see the military and they have whatever thoughts they have about them, but it's not just about fighting battles or protecting our borders. It's also about how does it affect your lives.
Yep. Well, it's, a lot of people don't see the good side of things. Like we did Toys for Tots. That's one of the big things for the Marine Corps.
Right.
And so we definitely really do things on that side that not a lot of people see. And then we do special events, like you'll go to the state fair and you'll see us there. So there's
Are you guys with a chin-up bar? No? Somebody at the fair had this chin-up bar.
Well, that's usually the
Pull up,
Marines
chin
or
up.
the
Is that,
Army.
I don't know what it's called. Who is it?
It's usually either the Marines or the Army have the pull-up
Really?
bar.
Okay. And what is a requirement to be a Marine?
You have to be physically fit. You have to pass the ASVAB.
What's ASVAB?
It's basically a test that you take to see where your knowledge and skill sets are, and then they kind of put you in a category. Okay, you can have this job in the military based on what your score is.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And then
So it ain't about what you want.
No, I wanted to
it's
be a
about what the
nuclear
military
scientist.
Is it really?
It
Yeah.
is.
So they plug you in where they see fit.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you just adapt.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Just like at Weller's. Sort of. All right. Anything else you guys want to say? I drug you down here, and I appreciate you coming. So.
No, we definitely appreciate being here. As far as the Weller side, we're almost to our goal. If you're watching our Facebook, we requested you guys come down. We needed 18 trailers by the end of the month. And between yesterday and today, we are now at 14.
Did we sell 12 trailers yesterday?
12 trailers. I sold 6.
Now you sold 6, but poor George, he got that in quick, didn't he? Yeah. But poor George probably prepped all 12.
No, Steve.
Steve helped. Is
did
Steve
help.
here?
He just
Oh,
left.
that turkey! I should have got him on. You know it. But anyway, Steve also plays a vital role. But when we sell a trailer, it has to be prepped, meaning it doesn't have to be. We do it. We just like to do it. We make sure the lights work that minute. They worked when we got them. We just want to be sure. And check the air and the tires and the lug nuts and all that. So we sold 12. Chris sold 6. But George and Steve played a role in all 12 of them babies.
We couldn't be as efficient as we are without the guys in the shop.
Yep.
And we definitely appreciate it. Yeah, we want to get the trailer in and out quickly as possible. We know they have prep work to do. But I definitely appreciate those guys, and even Terry and Jason doing it at times as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I definitely appreciate.
It's
you
a real
guys
team
doing that.
effort there. Speaking of teams, you know
Yes,
what I mean?
it is.
It's a real team effort. All right, so today's probably going to be a busy day too.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, are you going to let us buy your breakfast today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you give your
Sure
bill to
did.
Katie. All right, good. All right. Well, we want to. Well, I want to say thank you to both of you for working for me, number one, but for working for our country too, and looking out for us when we're sleeping at home and enjoying our family. You guys are making a difference, so thank you for that.
We appreciate it.
And
Thank
all
you.
military people. So, all right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Thank you, sir.
No, come on down and see us today.
Who talked the most, everybody? Chris. We let him, though. Okay? All right. We'll see y'all
Thank
later.
you.
Okay? Take care. All right, everybody. There they go. That's Chris and George, 2 great employees of Weller's, part of the team. And it takes a team to make the dream work. Man, talking about getting things done. Here's a guy. He started a business called Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service. His name is Mark Johnson. He's got a partner named Don Lindsay, and they just started this business, and they are swamped. And I said, how did you get so busy? Advertising on Weller does Delmarva. No, but anyway, so if you need something done around your home, if you need something fixed, whether it's something little or something big, I have a house that it's a rental house, and we went down and we walked it all over, every square inch of it, and we figured out a game plan, and Mark's going to go down there and fix it up and get it ready because I've got the thing, for rent. I'm trying to get that place rented. So anyway, if you need something done, and then in the middle of all that, I came up with a whole bunch of other things for my house, and then I have a studio, and then I got the store in Bridgeville. So if you need something done, now he's not a contractor where he's looking to build big projects. That's not his goal. It's small projects, the things that big contractors just don't have time to deal with right now. You give him a call. Estimates are free, and it's called Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service, okay? His phone number, here we go. Ready? 302-500 0133. So that's 500-0133. And like him on Facebook if you would. It's Atlantic Home Improvements, okay? Good guy, friendly guy, honest man. Estimates are free. He'll take good care of you. Over 25 years experience in the construction industry, and he'll do a good job for you. So, Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Services. You give him a call, tell him I sent you. And I want to mention one more of our good supporters and advertisers, which is First Class Heating and Air. And you're like, man, my air conditioner is just not working. It reminds me of how it worked last year. It's not working any better this year. Look, if you got a commercial property or a residential and your air conditioner is not up to speed, listen, it costs you more money because it's not operating efficiently. And you're not as comfortable as you deserve, because everybody deserves to be comfortable. So what we're saying is, if you want your air conditioner serviced, if you say, I just want a brand new system, I'm tired of it, it's always broke, listen, you give First Class Heating and Air a call, okay? Their estimates are free. They have trained technicians. They offer 24/7 emergency service. They're licensed. They're insured. They've been in business over 40 years. All the right things. They're not a Johnny-come-lately, okay? They're legitimate, they're real, and they'll do a good job for you. Also, right now, for a limited time, on a new heating and air conditioning system, they're offering 0% financing for 72 months. That's 6 years of no interest. You're going to save money on energy with a new system. You're going to be more comfortable, and you're not going to pay any interest with a new heating and air conditioning system at First Class Heating and Air. So give them a call. It is 934-8900, 934-8900, firstclasshvac.com on the web, and like them on Facebook if you would. All right? Now, my next guest is a young lady that has arrived. She is a wealth of information, a joy to be around. I forgot her name already. I think it is it Linda? Are you going by Linda?
Yes. Hi.
All right. Hey, how's it going?
It's good. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you. I remember
you.
the last time you were on, you were just a ball of energy.
I am,
You have
always.
a wonderful spirit, and you're just a great person.
Well,
so
thank you. You're so sweet.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Trying to be nicer.
Oh.
Anyway, but it was all true. I really like you. So, with that said, you're here representing the ACE Center?
Yes, the ACE Center in Georgetown.
Georgetown, Delaware.
There's one in Seaford as well.
Okay.
But I am at the one in Georgetown.
All right. So we are going to talk about a big event coming up.
Yes, we are. It's our one chance to really raise some money for the ACE Center. We
Okay.
are a nonprofit, and we are only basically funded for our building and our staff. We
Okay.
don't have a lot of program money.
Okay.
So when we raise money, and we're doing this through Do More 24. I
Is
know
that
you.
June 7th?
Yes, you've already heard about it.
I have.
I know, and a lot of, I think most of the nonprofits in the state are involved in this.
Because it's a day of giving.
Yes,
Is what it is.
It's for the community. It's for the whole state. It's through the United Way.
Right.
And it's really the only kind of fundraiser that we are actually able to pull off.
So you're hoping to raise 10 or 20 grand that
Yep,
day?
we sure are. Maybe 10. That's
Maybe
our
10?
goal.
Okay.
But 20 would be great.
Well, think it through. Don't push yourself.
Yeah, I know. Actually, last year, the
Right.
ACE Center got the most donations of any other nonprofit in the state.
Really?
And
Congratulations.
thank you to all of the donors that donated last
Right.
year. And because of that, we actually got bonus money from
Oh,
the United
okay.
Way. So that we almost took in about $18,000.
All right. So now you've got a big
in a
goal for
day.
this year.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And so June 7th, that's a Thursday,
Yep.
from midnight, 12:01
Okay.
a.m.
All right.
until 11:59 p.m., all day Thursday.
Right.
People can just go online and go to ACE, ACE, but there's a period after each letter. So it's A period, C period, E period.
And it's probably critical.
Yeah,
that they get it right.
But if you actually go online and ask to see all the participating nonprofits,
You're the only ACE Center
we're
on
the
there.
second one in line.
Second one in line. Okay. All right.
And they're actually, both ACE centers are listed. The one in
okay.
Georgetown and the one in
Right.
Seaford.
But today you're kind of lobbying for the Georgetown one.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
that's our
There's a little
sister.
competition
Yeah,
between
a little
the two.
bit. Right.
Right.
'cause
Both do good things.
Yes, we're much bigger.
Okay.
So we need more.
Okay. Need more.
We need more.
So do more 24 because
Exactly.
we need more.
Absolutely. I like it.
Okay.
Oh, we got a new slogan.
Yeah.
We
So-
need more 24. And just for a brief thing about what the money could go for,
Okay.
since we are funded,
Right.
a little bit through the state, we could buy bus tickets for
Bus
people
tickets,
that are
okay.
homeless or just can't afford a car or
So they just
transportation.
need to get somewhere.
That's right. We can buy
Okay.
a bus ticket. We buy like $500 worth at a time if
you
we
really?
if we can.
Okay.
When we have the money, and then people also need help getting like their birth certificate or their driver's license if
Okay.
they've just gotten them stolen or lost or
Well,
whatever.
if they're
They just-
homeless,
exactly.
they don't have all that on them all
Exactly,
the time.
exactly. So it's like $25 to get a birth certificate.
Okay.
And if we have money, we can pay that for a person.
Right, help 'em out.
And that gets them a step closer to getting a job.
Right, because your goal was to help people get to be productive citizens.
Absolutely.
You're not looking to enable anybody.
Well, no.
You're
That's
looking to help somebody, a hand
empower.
up.
Our
right,
word
empower 'em.
E in A stands for empower.
Okay.
And yeah, we work with people, anybody, but mostly our agency is based on drug addiction, substance abuse, any kind of mental health.
Okay.
Even any kind of loss, any
Okay.
kind of anybody in recovery. We're really focused on recovery, and it could be recovery from anything.
Now, let's say somebody's never heard of the ACE Center.
Right.
Where is this ACE Center?
It's on DuPont Boulevard,
Right on the highway.
right on the highway, and we tell people between. Can I say some business names?
Sure, go ahead.
It's between McDonald's and Burger King.
Oh, okay.
Now, most people
Two
know
good
it-
choices,
yeah.
McDonald's and Burger King.
Yeah, you know, right in between there.
All right.
And we are a big, tall building with a green roof, a big green sign in the front, and it's just the ACE Center. It's 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. People drop in, no appointments.
Right, nobody's spending the night there. They
No,
just come and go.
that's
They can
right.
get a shower. They can
Yes, they
use a
can.
computer and apply for a
Yes,
job.
That's right.
You
And
know,
we have meals. We have
right,
lunch
meals.
and
Might get some toiletries or something.
Right.
So you're always, not just on June 7th. You're
Right.
always accepting donations.
Absolutely.
So I mean,
yes.
people could go out when they're shopping or something if they want to buy some toilet paper
Yep.
or toothpaste or
Yes.
toothbrushes or
You got it.
anything. They could drop some stuff off to the ACE Center anytime they feel that you're
Absolutely.
open. Don't drop it off when you're not open.
No,
but-
right, because it
Right.
won't. It will disappear overnight.
Or it could get wet.
Or yeah, right.
Right, so-
but another thing that we're really getting excited about for the summer is if anybody has sports equipment that they aren't
a bat,
using,
a ball, a glove.
yeah, or a croquet set, or
Yes, knitting needles.
corn chalk. Get out of here. We actually have a lot of knitting needles.
you really?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our wintertime project.
Okay.
But yeah, anything to
Things
help
to get you outdoors
get
to
you
keep your mind
outside
occupied.
and be active. Exactly.
Right.
We
have
have
you
a
ever
nice-
seen this thing that's like a big ring? You put your foot through it, and it has a rope and a ball, and you
Oh,
just.
I've seen it on TV, but
Okay.
Have you ever tried one?
I have about killed myself, but it was fun watching.
Yeah, I think that would be a great thing. Or hula hoops.
Oh yeah,
that would be fun.
stuff to just keep you moving.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
people could drop off any toys.
Yes.
Roller skates.
Well, we're talking about adults.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about that.
But you're
Each-
always needing shoes and socks.
Oh yes, always, and it's
Okay.
all and it is all adults, 18
All
and
right.
over.
What if somebody wanted to call you? What do they do?
They call 858-4963.
858-4963.
That's our direct number in Georgetown.
Is there a Facebook page?
Yes, and it is. Let's see, I never can remember.
It's got
that.
something to do with the ACE Center.
It's probably, and I don't have it
All
with
right,
me.
just call the number and ask
It's
them.
the ACE Center. Just
In
Google
Georgetown.
it, and you'll get it. You'll
All
get
right.
us. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not really into all the social media.
Oh,
so
that's
much.
okay.
I'm sorry, but
That's
I
okay.
am not.
It's
But
small. It's not a big thing.
that's right.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Just again, do more 24. That's our big push. But we'd love for people to stop by.
And just take a tour.
Yeah, and see
And
what we
volunteer.
do.
You still allowing people to volunteer?
Yes, we love for people to volunteer. That's how
Okay.
we operate.
I want people to stop by and say hi to Linda.
Please do.
Okay.
And tell them Jim sent you.
Tell them Jim sent you. Ask for the Jim Weller special.
That's right.
You're allowed to donate twice as much under the Jim Weller
All right,
special.
and we might even find a little gift for you.
A
I
gift.
don't know what that
little
would
tube
be.
of toothpaste or something.
Yeah,
Hand sanitizer.
or maybe a picture that somebody
maybe a
drew.
picture.
Or
There you
drew,
go.
Or,
Right.
Yeah, we like to do a lot of artistic things too.
Okay.
So.
All right,
Thank
I'm going to
you.
let you go. Is that okay?
Thank you so much.
Have a good weekend, okay?
You too.
Thanks for coming.
All right.
There
Thanks
she
so
goes,
much.
everybody.
Yep.
It's Linda Williams. What a wonderful person. I enjoy talking to her every time I do. All right, let's talk about, we're going to take a break from the radio in just a minute or so, okay? So I want to let you know that while we do that, we continue on TV. And you say, what TV? My Cozy TV, Comcast 204, Mediacom. Wait a minute. 99 where? Mediacom 99. I almost goofed up on that, didn't I? Both of you were trying to keep me straight. All right, so you got Mediacom 99, you got over the air at 31.2, and then you've got Comcast 204. Anyway, it's called My Cozy TV. Look it up. Then I want to tell you also, you can watch the show on my Facebook page. So if you're listening on the radio and you don't want to miss a thing, just go to my Facebook page and keep right on watching us there. And if you got to go to work, or your boss has already caught you watching this on TV or on the computer and you can't do it any longer, you can always go back and watch the show at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. Or you can come join us at Smith's Cafe in person. Come down and watch the show in person if you've never been here. So, other than that, Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open at 9 o'clock. We are so excited. We sold 12 trailers yesterday. We want to sell 20 of them today. But anyway, we've got some new salespeople, and we miss Brooks and Brandon. They are gone. They went in business with their dad building cabinets. But in the meantime, we just had to keep right on trucking, and we did. So anyway, we're taking a break from the radio, and we're going to talk to Colin Walls in just a minute. Look me up on My Cozy TV. Here we go. All right, everybody, we are live with you here. We are on TV. We are looking for somebody that has never, ever, ever seen this show before. We're going to take a phone call from you in just a minute. But anyway, we're going to talk to Colin Walls, El Presidente of Walls Service Center, third generation. Got a lot of weight on his shoulders. Business has been in business 60 years. Nothing can go wrong now. It's all been laid out before him. The road has been paved. And all he needs to do now is take the mantle and run with it, young man.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Is that how it goes?
That's how it goes. New, challenging times ahead. Nothing but growth and excitement.
Really?
Yes, man. You got a lot going on. We can't tell everybody right now, but you got a lot of big things cooking, and I'm excited for you. So anyway, Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. They're actually open right now. And I believe that Tracy's probably watching right now. So, Tracy, good morning to you. I hope you have a wonderful day and a really good weekend. It's going to be very exciting. It's going to be a lot more traffic than you've ever seen. The price of gas might top $3 a gallon. Go ahead.
Well, there is a lot of traffic. It is busy. But we can get you in this coming week at Wall Service Center for any AC work or any kind of work.
What if they've never dealt with you before? Are you allowing new customers to come in?
We are accepting new customers. It's
You're
like
accepting new customers.
A doctor sometimes doesn't accept.
No
we
application.
Always accept new customers.
You don't have to fill out a form or tell us anything about you. Just
Exactly.
come in with a desire to have your car fixed right the first time.
And a need.
And a need, a need.
Desires
and a desire,
are good to have your car fixed. Usually that's not there. It's usually just the need.
Right.
Nobody
we want
wants
you to have a
their car
need
fixed.
for some good automotive repair service, especially if you're new to the area and you say, you know what, I don't even know where to go. Here you go. Been in business 60 years. This is the go-to place.
Well, I agree. I mean, we've been in downtown Milford for 60 years. We've been in that current building for 50 years.
Right. Because we talk to people thinking everybody knows you. You know, there's got to be somebody listening that has never heard of Walls Service Center.
I'm sure there's quite a few people that haven't, but we're doing our best to get the word out to tell them about Walls Service Center. And what we do all kinds of work, everything from a simple oil change on up to replacing an engine or a transmission. But right now, it's air conditioning work that is the hot thing.
Yes.
We'll do all the other stuff too.
Gladly.
But if you have air conditioning that is not working properly, we can get it in there. We can get it checked out. We can get it checked out. We can get it figured out, and then we can fix it.
Right.
We can do all of those things.
And
we
stand
don't
behind
send you
it.
somewhere else. You know, once we say, oh, well, we think it's this, but we don't do that, no.
Right.
We can do it all right there at Wall Service Center.
Right.
Everything from evaporator cores. You've seen those pictures before where you've got to pull the entire dash out and take it all apart.
You seem very confident in that.
Yeah, we can do that at Wall Service
That would be
Center.
intimidating to some people.
Well, it is, especially the first one you've ever done. It is very intimidating, but we've got experience. We can do it.
And you got a whole shop full of experienced people.
And a whole shop full of equipment.
In other words,
and the right tools to do the job right.
There's just not one or two people there. There's a whole army of people there.
Right. Exactly. So. And, you know, we don't go by the, you know, little consumer cans of refrigerant to put in it. We've actually got the machines to do it right. You know, we do get a lot of people that say, well, I tried to charge it, but it wouldn't take it. And and you've really got to have the right equipment to do the job right and to make sure it's done right and that it's going to stay working for you.
And you want to make sure you're dealing with somebody that's tried and true. And because what good is a warranty on anything if the company is brand new or hasn't been around long,
Exactly.
or maybe had a track record of starting here and going there, and
Right, and
you
that
know.
doesn't. I don't want to say anything bad about any other shops because
Oh,
there
come
are
on,
lots of
Colin.
good shops, even new shops. There's
Come
some good
on
new
now.
shops out there, but I'm just
giving
saying
you a hard time.
our plan is to stay in business for another 60 years. We've already been in business for 60 now, and to keep going another 60 more at least. So Wall Service Center, give us a call, 422-8110, downtown Milford at 220 Northeast Front Street. Check out the rest of that downtown Milford while you're there. Jim loves it. He likes Goat Island, takes his
Oh,
goat
I
out
love
there
it.
all the time.
Take my goat there all the time. All right. So anyway, I just want to say good morning to everybody. We're going to be back on the radio in just a minute or two, but you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva, and if you've never heard the show before, we are inside Smith's Cafe, and we're here every week, okay? Every Saturday morning. 240 sometimes we've done this. So I just want to let you know that if you want a good meal, come on down to Smith's Cafe. They've got good, made from scratch, home-cooked meals. They have a full menu. Kids eat free on Saturday up till noon, and we do our show here every Saturday morning. So are we going to have Dean's Delicious Dishes today? We're hoping we are. Okay, that's about between 9:30 and 10-ish, somewhere in there. Dean's Delicious Dishes. And we might get Kevin Short on the phone. We have a special phone connection just for him later on because he was supposed to get a shave and a haircut, and I just want to make sure he went to New York. I just want to make sure he took enough cash to be able to accomplish both those things in New York City, okay? So we're prepping for the radio. We're going to come back on the radio in a minute or two. But if you're watching on TV, we're going to be here with you till 10 o'clock this morning. All right, we've got a lot of interesting things. We've got some guests. We're going to play a game called Stump the Guest. So we've come up with all these questions for our guests to try to come up with something that they don't know the answer to. It's like a little contest. All right, so anyway, that'll be coming up. Anyway, we're prepping for the radio, so we have to be careful. We need to make sure all the nuts and bolts and everything are tight on the microphone because we're prepping for the radio. We don't want anything to go wrong. And I think we're back on the radio, so I want to talk about Duck Inn Car Wash. All right? Duck Inn Car Wash, great place. But there's nothing like not washing your own car. It's difficult enough to have to drive there and pick what fragrance I want. But anyway, Duck Inn Car Wash, 2 locations, Milford and Seaford. Seaford's right on the highway. Milford, it's right by Dairy Queen, okay? And if you have a Weller's discount card, you can use it in Milford or Seaford, okay? And they have 2 Facebook pages, so it's best to like them both in case one tries to outdo the other. You can keep up with everything they have going on. So look up Duck Inn Car Wash on Facebook, okay? You can duck in dirty, drive out clean. They got gift cards, man. You can get a $10 one or you can get a $110 one, any size you want, okay? You're allowed to spend as much money as you want there, but it's a great place to get your car washed. They have different packages. You just drive up and they ask you what you want, and then you just get it done and you roll. And it's nice and convenient. Seaford and Milford. The other business I want to brag on just a little bit is my accountant. Everybody should have a good accountant, okay? Mine is George Luff. Luff and Associates, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth, okay? 3 locations. I'm going to give you a phone number in a minute. One number gets you to all 3 locations, okay? Luff and Associates is the name of the business. So if you need an accountant, whether you need it personally or you need it for your business, they are always looking for new customers and can help you out. I've dealt with them 25, maybe 30 years. But the other thing they're really helping people with is payroll. So many people in business, they know how to run their business. They might even do their own bookkeeping, but they get so frustrated with payroll because there's always changes or somebody's got a wage attachment or some new question or problem. If you want help, Luff & Associates has a thing called Easy Payroll. Even if you don't deal with them for your accounting, they'll help you with your payroll. So you just give them a call. One number does it all. It's 422-9699, 422-9699, and it works best if you dial it in that order, the 4, the 2, the 2, and then 9699, okay? On the web, it's luffcpas.com. Like them there. Oh, you can't like them on the web. What am I even saying? Anyway, just look them up on the web, Luff & Associates, all right? luffcpas.com. Good people. They've put up with me, and I've enjoyed dealing with them. And you check them out, 422-9699. Now, here we go. Stump the guest. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to make them nervous, all right? So, first, it's Candy, correct?
Yes.
K-A-N-D-I.
That's correct.
All right, and then it's Dwayne. D-W-A-Y-N-E. Dwayne. No,
I
I'm just-
answered anything.
Anything.
Close.
Oh, what's this? Oh, they want you to pick the mic up. I'm sorry, Dwayne.
Oh, sorry.
First day on the job, right here,
Yeah.
Dwayne. All right.
I wasn't
so-
trained. Nobody
Wasn't
trained me.
trained. No training. Well, there's been all kinds of manuals. There's all kinds of things on YouTube how to hold a microphone, but we're just messing with you. All right. Dwayne is the pastor of Sussex County
Bible Church.
Bible Church in
Harbison.
Harbison. Okay. And I've known him a long time. He's part of the Smith family. And Candy is the principal
Yes,
of Geneva Academy.
that's correct.
She's highly intelligent,
Not at all.
has a nice head of hair,
Thank you.
and a good public speaker, and a desire to help these kids know how to deal with life.
Yes,
All right.
that part is right.
All right. So anyway, just stay as close to the mic as you can.
Okay.
And tell us, how was your open house?
It was very nice. The
Very
students did
nice?
a great job.
Okay.
They got to show what they'd learned this year.
Okay.
And I think that our families were very pleased with
Wow.
their children, and it went well.
It's
Thank
so
you.
nice when a family is pleased with their children.
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
Yes.
But anyway, so you go from, is it kindergarten to 12th grade?
Yes. Kindergarten
All right.
to 12th grade.
And this is a school located in Lincoln.
Yes.
Okay. And it's a family that started this, has a desire to have a nice Christian school.
Right.
And you teach what's called classical education.
Classical Christian
and
education. Right.
Classical Christian education. And Jim Weller's version of that is they teach people how to think.
Yes.
You
how
know.
to think, how to reason,
Right.
and how to express themselves.
Right. I mean, it's real good to memorize things and all that, but it's real important to know how to express yourself, how
That's
to
right.
think, how to equate something. In
Yes.
other words, how to deal with this happened, which created this. Now, what do I do? And I call all that common sense, is what I do. You know, that's the layman's term. You know, but anyway, so how is things? Are you got any openings left at the school?
We do. We do have
Okay.
openings, and we are a classical Christian school, and that means that we rely on those tools of learning that were used for 2,000 years prior to the early 1900s. Essentially, it sounds like a new movement, but it's really just using what we always used.
Right.
Everybody was classically educated.
And a lot of
before.
it, that is the people that formed our country.
Absolutely.
That formed our Constitution.
Right. And you
You
can think
know.
about Einstein, Niels Bohr,
Right.
our founding fathers. They were all educated this way.
Right.
Which is why they were such good thinkers.
Yes.
Right?
Without computers.
Without computers.
I don't even know if they all had electricity or not.
I think you're right. we have a saying that classical schools put Plato before the iPad.
Oh, good point.
Because
Yeah, right.
we like to think and reason.
and be creative.
Right.
And mix the colors.
Right. And Pastor Smith and I were just talking earlier about how.
Did you just call him Dr. Smith?
I said pastor.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
okay. I just thought I heard you saying Dr. Smith.
No,
No, not yet.
Pastor
Oh.
Smith. I'm sorry.
I've got a splinter I need removed. No, I'm just playing.
No, we were just talking about how Barna had done a study on Generation Z and the students that are sort of coming up and how they were lacking in identity and really didn't know what they believed and
Okay.
and how to reason and talk. And we were talking about how important what we're doing is.
Yes.
And I think that being able to go back and use those tools and read and think is really instrumental in
What if a
forming our
person's
children.
in the 10th grade
They would
and
be
comes to
solved.
your
No,
school?
I'm just kidding.
I mean, is there such a thing as they're too old to start learning a new way of learning?
Well, I think that in the 10th grade it would be challenging, but the thing about classical education is that we teach them how to think, and so they're going to get the tools. They
At
would
whatever
probably-
level in life they are.
Right, exactly.
Okay, okay. You're
They
not
would have-
handing them tools, but you're teaching them.
Yes,
Right.
and so they would have a really hard year because in the grammar stage we sort of build the foundation,
Okay.
the knowledge and
Because you explained it like when kids are little, all they want to do is absorb.
right. So that's the grammar stage. We teach in 3 stages. So rather than like elementary, middle, and high school, we have grammar, dialectic or logic stage, and rhetoric.
Okay.
And so
I love the rhetoric.
I do too.
Okay.
And so the grammar stage is that age where a student's mind is sort of just prepped and prepared and biologically able
Okay.
to absorb tons of good information. And so we do spend a lot of time memorizing great information, not just what they can understand, but also just things they'll pull from later.
Okay.
And then the logic stage, which is often our favorite, is when they question all those assumptions. They become argumentative.
They want it to make sense.
Yes. No longer are they going to believe it because mom said so or dad said so.
And worse, just because they read it on the internet.
Right, right,
I mean, we live in a day and time that children need this more than ever.
Right. And without the tools of logic and reasoning, without in classrooms really sitting and having great conversations and asking questions to make them think, then that is where they're going to get their information.
Right.
Right. When they question mom and dad's authority, they're going to go to Google.
Right.
And rather than, relying on reasoning and logic skills. And so that's the stage where we teach formal logic, but also our teaching becomes a discussion. We're asking questions to draw out truth. We want them to come to the truth their own. We want them to own it because they thought it out and reasoned.
You want them to be part of the process.
Exactly.
Right. In other words, other than being a bystander.
Yes. We don't want to just give them data and, we don't want to just teach them the math and science they're going to need to go to college. We want them to learn to think.
You should have an adult class.
We
For
actually
real.
do.
I'm not kidding you.
We actually do. We have Geneva Academy has a Worldview Institute, and we actually have a class right now on climate change.
Really?
Yes. We had one on this past Thursday night. But if you go to our website, you can find
No
more information
kidding.
about our
What is your website?
It is www.genevaacademyofde.com.
Let's spell Geneva Academy for us spelling challenged. How you spelling that?
Geneva,
Geneva.
like Geneva,
Okay.
Switzerland.
All right.
Academy, Academy.
Very good. She got it right, everybody. How about that .com? How you spelling that?
C-O.
Oh, so it's not D-O-T. Okay.
And the DE stands for Delaware. If you're
Oh,
confused.
okay. All right. So anyway, Geneva Academy, you got a Facebook page too,
Yes,
right?
we do.
All right.
Facebook.com/Geneva Academy, spelled the same way.
And so people can give you a call and say, look, I want to sit down. I want to
Absolutely.
talk about this. I got grandkids. I got kids. I want to see them turn out a little bit smarter than Google.
Sure.
In other words, I want to be able to have them even challenge Google. In other words, so, and Google's a great tool. I'm just saying, but our mind is also our tool.
Right.
And we need to make sure we know how to use it, exercise it, and, use it to make a difference.
Right.
In our lives and the world. So
I would love to sit down and talk with any parent who's interested, a grandparent, teacher, anyone
Right.
who wants to learn more about
Are you needing teachers?
how we do this. We are. We
For
do.
real?
We do.
Okay. All right.
We do. We need
Yeah.
we need one teacher for next year.
Dwayne, did you want to say anything else?
I think as a parent, I've seen the benefits of this. My daughter came to the school in 8th grade, so
Okay.
she was already, she had been homeschooled up to that point. But,
Okay.
one of the things I think that's so important.
By your wife?
By my wife, yes.
So she was pretty smart by 8th grade.
Yeah. My wife was pretty smart by 8th grade, and so was my daughter. But for me, reading is key to education. And if recently on Jimmy Kimmel, there was a little clip that went viral recently, just last week I think, where they go out on the street, do the man on the street interviews, and they
who's
ask
the president?
They ask the question, name a book, any book, and no one could name a book. The closest
Really?
we got to classical literature was some guy said, that guy, Moby Dick, he wrote a book called Horse. Or,
Golly day.
So it's unbelievable that, there's social media, Google, these companies are becoming the arbiters of information.
They're
in our
technically
day.
dumbing us down.
In some ways. And so when your kids come across information on the internet, on their tablets, on their computers, how are they going to be able to discern the truth from what's not true?
Right.
I talk to college kids who get out of high school, Christian high schools and public high schools, go to University of Delaware and elsewhere, are arguing positions that when you listen to them, oh wow, they must be. And then I said, have you read Marx? You're espousing Marxist views. Have you read Marx? No. But that's what I hold to. They're just parroting what a professor or teacher's taught them. So that's just one example. So kids should be taught not just simply what to think, but how to discern truth from error, what's right, what's wrong. And your kids are going to do that at some level, somewhere.
Right.
And so the question is, not are your kids being taught, but who's teaching them?
Right.
Are your kids learning a morality? Is really the question. The question, whose morality are they learning? So those are questions that classical Christian education helps the kids to answer and understand and formulate beliefs, not just because they were given beliefs, but beliefs that they have formed, come to the conclusion. So, for example, with your kids, I saw the other day a little ad on the internet of a Bluetooth garden hose. It was a meme. It was a joke. It showed a guy with a nozzle.
I thought I missed something.
He had a nozzle with no hose on it, And he says, hey, pick it up at Home Depot now. So you show your little kid that, and your little kid's going to see that, and it's like, oh, wow, that's amazing.
I want one.
They're going to completely buy it. You show your middle schooler that, and they're going to be like, I don't know if that's quite accurate. How does that happen? How does water get to the hose? It's
From the
those
USB.
Right, exactly. But it's the stage of development. The little kid buys it, hook, line, and sinker.
Right.
The middle school kid is suspicious and wants to find out more. The high schooler is going to be like, you're crazy if you believe that.
Right.
That's ridiculous. Because
And then that creates division. If you don't agree on my water hose.
Right, exactly. But the point being that you see those three stages just in that simple example.
Wow.
You see, they've concluded that hose can't be real, and they're going to argue with anyone who thinks it is.
Right.
Well, kids do that in all areas of life and
right.
education. So classical education takes that and uses it to its advantage. So I know we're
All
over,
right.
so.
We're out of time for the moment. Are you guys going to hang around for after
Sure.
9? All right, so we'll have you back on. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. In other words, you two decide. But anyway, so this is Pastor Dwayne Smith and Candy, the principal from Geneva Academy, right?
Yes.
All right, and so we're going to have them back on after 9. So if you're listening on the radio and you want to hear more about it, switch over to My Cozy TV or Jim Weller's Facebook page, and I'm going to give you a break for a few minutes. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
anyway,
Thanks, Jim.
thank you. I do want to talk about Delaware Eye Clinics. People say, Jim, I noticed you're wearing these glasses. I like them. They're actually made out of titanium. I said, where do you get titanium glass? And they said, no, it's the frames that are made out of titanium, not the glass. But anyway, I went there, and I dealt with a Dr. Smith, Dr. Tim Smith, okay? And I had dealt with him somewhere else before, and I was very happy with him, and I was so glad that he's here. So he's at Delaware Eye Clinic. So if you're looking for Dr. Tim Smith, that's where he's at, everybody. And he's my eye doctor, and I just want to let you know, if you want to make an appointment, they got a really cool phone number. It's 684-2020. They're in Milton. It's called Delaware Eye Clinics. But also, not only can you get an eye exam, but you can get glasses there. They have like designer glass or designer eyewear. They can, fill your prescriptions for your glasses, even if you got an eye exam somewhere else. Just get the prescription. They can help you out. They also have non-prescription sunglasses as well as prescription sunglasses, eyewear for safety in sports, and readers and contacts. So if you want to talk about eyewear, they got another neat number at 684-2030. But if you want to schedule an appointment with Dr. Smith or any of the doctors at Delaware Eye Clinics, it is 684-2020. They're right there on the Lewis Georgetown Highway in Milton. It's a full-service eye care clinic, locally owned, locally operated. They're not some big conglomerate. They're a local company, and they take most forms of insurances. So if you have a question about whether your insurance will cover it or not, I was very happy. Mine did. So I got to deal with Dr. Smith. I got to deal with Delaware Eye Clinics. I got a good deal on my glasses. I know it sounds crazy, and this is not a joke. I do have a large head. So they had glasses for people with a large head. So I'm very happy. So anyway, and free lifetime adjustments as well. So if you get some glasses and you sit on them or bend them or you need them adjusted again, they do that. Single vision frames and lenses as low as $99. So it's called, one more time, Delaware Eye Clinics, 684-2020. Tell them I sent you. Now, I do want to tell you about who else is coming on the show in a little bit. So we're here. You're listening on Delaware 105.9, or you're watching on my Facebook page, or you are watching on My Cozy TV. But you've got options, and you're going to have to make a decision at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we go off the air. We do. Weller does Delmarva on Delaware 105.9. So you can switch at that point over to Jim Weller's Facebook page. And we like talking to you there, too. So you can comment or whatever, and Katie will comment back and so on. But anyway, just don't get in a battle of wits with her, okay? She's very busy, so I wouldn't want her to be in a big battle of wits on Facebook. I'm just messing. Just playing. All right, but anyway, what I'm saying is at 9 o'clock, we do go off of Delaware 105.9, and we continue on My Cozy TV, okay? So you can watch us there. We also continue on Jim Weller's Facebook page for a whole nother hour. And that's when we kind of cut loose and have some fun and let our hair down and so on. We have Dean come out here with Dean's Delicious Dishes, and we give some stuff away, and we take some phone calls, and we just have a good time. So what's going to happen after 9 o'clock? Let's take a look here at my schedule, okay? So at 9 o'clock, we are going to talk again to Pastor Dwayne Smith and Candy, both from the Geneva Academy, or Dwayne might want to talk about church. I'm not sure. We're going to let them decide that, okay? We're also going to have Keith Ruark from Integrity Pest Solutions on today, and I have really enjoyed dealing with him. I've signed up with him for numerous properties, and I really don't know, and I got to ask him this. I really don't know if I don't have stink bugs because of his treatment or not, but I want to tell you, I don't have stink bugs at my office building anymore, and I like that because nobody there wanted me to kill them. I had to catch them and throw them outside, and no sooner would I throw them outside and 2 more would come in. So I don't have the stink bugs anymore. If you want to ask any questions about Pest Solutions, we might take some phone calls for him. We might not. We don't know. But anyway, Integrity Pest Solutions is going to be on. We're hoping to get a phone call from our friend Kevin Short. Wouldn't even mind if he sent a picture. How could he send us a picture? I don't know. Of his new clean shaved, okay? He's celebrating a big birthday today. It has a 0 in it. I don't know if it's the 50 or the 60. I'm not positive. I don't know what it's going to be. So anyway, I got a text just now of the Bluetooth water hose. Very cool. But anyway, I just want to, we should play that boy if we could. That would be fun. But anyway, I just want to let you know that we're here with you for a whole nother hour. So, like I say, at 9 o'clock, we sign off for the radio, and then we continue on. We continue on My Cozy TV and Jim Weller's Facebook page, okay? So, we want to say thank you to all the people that do watch this show. Man, I bump into people all the time. Colin runs into people. We get notes and comments and things like that. If you have any comments about the show, we'd love to hear your comments. Katie, why don't you come have a seat with me real quick? You look like you have something very heavy on your mind. This is Katie Leister, okay? She works behind the scenes, okay? And she does a good job. She keeps everything straight and everything flowing. So if anything goes wrong, it's always Katie, okay? It's not me, all right? Because I'm held harmless. Hey, we missed you last week.
Yes.
What'd you do? Go to New York?
We went to New York with the Girl Scouts.
With the Girl Scouts. Now, how did the Girl Scouts do in New York City?
Well, we were in a group of, particularly with 5 girls and 5 moms.
Okay.
They were.
How many's that add up to?
10 of us in our little group, and
Okay.
they were fantastic.
Well behaved?
Very well behaved.
Now, were you selling Girl Scout cookies in New York?
No.
Oh, you were touring
We were-
New York.
Yes, and we did all
Okay.
kids stuff.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so we
So
did
what's
a lot.
kid stuff in New York?
We
Did
went
you go to
to-
that doll place?
And we did. We went to Madame Tussauds.
Okay.
And then we did the American Girl doll store and
Did you
the
buy
Disney
anything?
store. No, because
Little pricey, huh?
No, Violet's not into that.
Okay.
But the Lego store, let me tell you.
Oh, cut
I
loose
spent
there.
some money in the Lego
Okay.
store.
Got a
So-
credit card extension.
Yeah. But it was fun, and the kids were good.
All right. You took a bus.
We did.
All right. And it was a nice day.
It was a nice day. Well, actually,
Good.
it rained. It rained all day.
It rained, but it's
it
still
was
a good
fun.
day.
Oh, yeah. The kids
Okay.
had a blast.
You been to New York before?
I have. It had been a little while, and Violet
Okay.
had never been.
Never been. So it was a
Yes.
great experience.
It was.
Wasn't overnight. It was up and back.
It was up and back.
Okay.
And I just couldn't get over how well these kids behaved. They listened to us. They followed directions. They didn't complain. They were just very, very, very good.
So that made your day enjoyable.
It did. It did. It was a great trip.
Well, Violet like it?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Get a lot of pictures?
We did too many.
Okay. Oh, I saw you bumped into some of the people that are, and you know
Yes,
they're not
yes.
free.
Oh, I know.
I
And
didn't know that.
Violet
So
was
I'm getting
standing
my
with them
picture
before I
taken
could
with all these
stop
people.
her, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they're like, well, that's $2, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. And I'm like, I am not going to charge you to get your picture with me.
Yeah, really.
And
I like that
they meant
response.
it. They meant it the other way.
Yeah, I
they
like
meant
that.
it the other way. They were meaning. I said, oh no, I normally don't charge people to
Well,
get their
they had
picture
no
with me.
idea who they were getting their picture taken with.
That's right, and neither
Very
did
true.
I. I thought if they had nerve to ask me for $2, I got nerve to ask them for $2.
Yeah, absolutely.
And tell them how good of a bargain I am. Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else going on?
No, we just.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to a long weekend.
You taking Monday off?
I'm off Monday. Yes.
Okay.
But
All
I'm.
right.
You know, I say that, but I'm not off. I am.
Okay.
I don't have to. Maybe go into work, but I'll still be on call essentially.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
yes,
Do they
I'm-
still deliver on Monday?
Yes.
Meals on Wheels delivers on Memorial
Yes,
Day.
on all
We want to
holidays.
say a thank you to all those people that help with Meals on Wheels. That's an
Yes,
essential
we have a great
thing.
crew.
Great crew, and I appreciate you putting up with Katie. I meant I appreciate all that you do. Katie works with Meals on Wheels
Yes,
full time.
yes.
So.
So-
All right. Well, I'm going to leave you
Well,
if that's
thanks.
okay, or
Thank
let
you.
you go is what
Will
I'm
do.
going to do. No charge to be on with me. But anyway, that is Katie. She does do a lot of little things, lots of little things behind the scenes here because you really may not believe it. There's a lot going on here. Colin Walls, He's running the audio. Colin Walls II is running the video. There's hundreds of wires. There's all kinds of things. There's cameras. And not to mention, there's a restaurant back there cooking all kinds of food. So I want to say happy Memorial Day weekend. I want to thank everybody that's ever served, anything you've ever done for this country. And I just want to say thanks to all the people that work for me at Weller's. They do a good job. When I get them on here, I'm like, that's my team. That's my people. And I appreciate each and every one of them. Weller's has been in business now 44 years. And I was just 16. I'd like to tell you all that story someday. Started talking about it yesterday on Dan's show, and everybody says you should write a book. If you saw a book I wrote, it would be fun just to see all the guide pages that I would use up to write a book. So I have these notepads from the guide, so I write on them anyway. But I want to say thanks a lot for watching my show. It's Weller Does Delmarva. We do it every Saturday morning right here on Delaware 105.9, My Cozy TV, WellerDoesDelmarva.com, and Facebook. We have a very loyal audience. I have a great list of advertisers, and we appreciate all of them for their support. We thank Smith's Cafe for paying us to be here. If you've never been to Smith's Cafe, you got time. We're here till 10. They're open 7 days a week. What a great place to get something to eat. Is it Fran back at the studio? Fran, thank you very much for your support. And I hope you have a good weekend. We're done with the radio. So right now, go over to My Cozy TV or Jim Weller's Facebook page, because the next hour is going to be even more better. Thank you. Have a good weekend, everybody. All right, folks, we are with you right here on My Cozy TV. We're going to talk to Colin Walls for a minute or two about Walls Service Center. They are open now, and Tracy's there, and she can answer all your questions on the phone. And Colin's going to tell you all about his business. Been around a long time, been in business quite a while, does a good job, and great place to get your automobile worked on. I've been very happy. Dealt there for years and years and years and years. So anyway, Colin, are you about ready? I think, no? Okay. He's been playing solitaire, and he's just on his last hand. He wants to get that one played before he talks. But anyway, Walls Service Center is open right now. Like, you could pick up the phone, and you can call Stacy on the phone at 422-8110. 422. I want somebody to do that right now and say good morning. Good morning, Stacy. How are you doing today?
Stacey.
Okay?
I call her Tracy.
You know, I cannot get this straight. It's not Stacy. It's Tracy. Okay? Tracy. Don't call Stacy right now. Okay? I freaked her out the other day. I found this. I know she has a deathly fear of snakes.
Really?
And I found a snake out there that was shedding. So what I did was I held him by the tail, and I kept pulling his skin off. Okay? And I got it. I got a picture of it. It's probably as tall as me. It's probably 3.5, 4 feet long. Anyway, and I come in the door with it, and I said, I know you're scared of snakes, but this is just a snake's skin. So don't panic. And I did find out she's not scared of lizards. And thank goodness.
Really?
I have learned so much about lizards this week, because when we open the door, there's this one lizard every time. And Jenny says, turn the lights off, and open the door. They go to the light. So instead of running down the hallway and turning the hallway light on, you don't do that. And then I got the snow shovel out, and I started protecting myself. I don't know if they can bite or not. So we found out they can bite, but they're not poisonous. So I told Jenny to get down there and grab it. But anyway, we had a lot of fun. But Stacy is not scared of
lizards.
Lizards.
Snakes with legs. She's not scared of.
Right. Snakes with legs she's not scared of, but snakes really get her.
Yeah.
That snake skin, man. I thought she was going to come out of her skin. All right. So anyway, and if you see a snake peeling, it is way more work than it's worth. Shedding, peeling.
What is it?
If you see a snake shedding, it is way more work than it's worth to try to help them. Just let them do it naturally, okay? Don't get in the way of it. I'm trying to hold its tail down with my foot, pull up on the skin like this and get it off. It wasn't worth the time I spent, because I didn't want to rip it, because I have this perfect, really nice piece of snake skin, because I'm going to make some boots. Snake skin boots is what I'm going to do. All right. Are you ready, Colin?
I'm waiting.
I've done my best to prepare the crowd for what you had to say.
All right.
Okay.
Walls Service Center is open today. We are open right now. Actually, we opened at 8 o'clock.
8
so
o'clock?
an
Where
hour
you
ago.
been?
Where have I
Tracy's
been?
been there waiting.
I'm sure she has.
Right.
I'm sure.
So,
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
All right. If you
We
need
need
an
her to
appointment,
call
give
in.
us a call today. We can't take call-ins right now. We're still on the phone with the radio station. I'll have to disconnect that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Thanks
after
for
that, we
reminding
can
me.
take them.
We could,
After
yeah.
that, we can take them.
We can.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Give us a call at Wall Service Center. Get your appointment scheduled for next week. Let's see if we can get you in, check your air conditioner out,
Oh,
or if you just
please.
need an oil change, whatever you need. Hey, anything you have done at Wall Service Center comes free roadside assistance.
Yes, it does.
Comes with this. Absolutely free. And I showed this to somebody yesterday, and they were amazed at it, and they didn't.
I'm
didn't-
amazed people don't understand it. In other words, like if you're getting ready to take a summer vacation with your family,
Right.
why wouldn't you want a free roadside assistance program?
Right. You're going to get an oil change anyway.
Anyway, you're going to buy one somewhere.
Right. Come to Wall Service Center and get it, and get the free roadside assistance.
Yes. Yes.
It just
mention,
makes sense.
Great service. Local company, been in business 60 years. Think about that. Colin said he's going to go another 60. Can you imagine what Colin's going to look like 60 years from now?
If I look this good at 60, think how good I look at 120.
120. My goodness. He'll be the poster boy. All right.
I
so
am
anyway,
not 60 years old.
he's not 60.
I am not.
He's not.
Not
He's
even
not
close.
40 though either.
That's
well,
right.
you are 40.
No, I'm not.
You're not even in your 40s.
Well, yeah, I didn't say that, but I'm not 40.
Well, if you're 40 something, you're 40.
No, I'm not.
Why?
I'm 43. I'm not
Okay,
40.
so you're not 40. All right, he's 43 now. He's got it. Okay?
It sounds better if we would have just left it at I'm not 40.
Right. But we just wanted to burn up a lot of time on non-essential things.
Right.
All right.
So
You're
give us a
closed
call.
Monday, though.
We are closed Monday. Everybody has off for Memorial
But they can
Day.
drop
and
stuff off, though.
You can drop it if your car breaks down, or it's just
Yeah.
if it's just a convenient time for you
To
because
just
you
get it
have
up
off.
there.
Bring it up there, drop it off, drop the keys through the slot in the front door. Either leave us a note or call us first thing Tuesday morning and let us know what's going on, what you need done to your vehicle,
And if the parking lot's full, don't worry about that because that's normal, right?
it is.
In other words, I don't want somebody to ride by and your parking lot be full and they're like, oh, man, he'll never get to it. You'll get to it.
No, we get to them pretty quickly, actually, and a lot of times we'll have somebody call in the same day, and we'll get to it the same day or the next day.
Right. It just all depends on Tracy. Okay? Remember that name, Tracy.
Yeah,
All right?
it depends
She's
on how
she runs the front end.
she does.
In
yep,
other words,
yep.
and she
Takes
does a
care of the
great
phone
job.
calls,
and
take care of the scheduling, and
Yep.
and getting the work out to the
she'll
guys.
call
and
you
doing that.
back and say, here's what you got, or your vehicle's done. Where do you want to put the keys?
Mm-hmm.
You want to pay for it with a check, a credit card. She really is a good facilitator would be the word I would use.
Right, and we try to make the process as simple as possible because we
Yeah.
know it. Not one way of doing something works for all of our customer
Correct.
schedules. So
Speed and ease.
speed and ease, yeah, those are good
Speed
things.
and ease is the
Yep.
term of the day. All right. So anyway, anything else?
Well, give us a call, 422-8110, 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford. Check out that downtown Milford while you're there.
that downtown Milford,
Yeah.
by golly.
Hey, you know one thing you could do?
What's that?
You can rent a kayak. Come drop your
Rent
car off
a
at Wall
kayak.
Service Center
Okay.
and have it worked on, and then go rent a kayak and go out on the Mispillion River.
And have a good time.
And just, relax.
Let
have a
your
good
hair
time,
down.
Wear yourself out.
Right. And then you'll enjoy that air conditioning
Oh,
that
yeah.
Colin just fixed.
Right.
You'll be like, this is great. I've worked up a sweat, and now my AC is ice cold.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Anything else?
That's it. I'll be back at 9:30.
Hey, how do you think Dwayne Smith's going to do in the next interview?
I think he'll do okay.
Dr. Dwayne.
No.
All right. Okay. So, and then we got Dean's Delicious Dishes.
Yeah.
And Keith Ruark
Oh, okay.
is coming in today.
Really? I haven't seen
So,
him yet.
I haven't
Not
either.
here yet.
I'm surprised. He's a busy dude.
He
I'm
must be
very
waiting
happy
to
with him now.
buy us breakfast.
I am very happy with him. I'm really happy with Mark Johnson, too. Mark Johnson looked at a project yesterday
Mm-hmm.
for me, or the other day, and I thought it was a big deal. And he's like, no, this is exactly what somebody else did wrong. Here's exactly what I'm going to do to fix it, and you don't need to put a whole new rubber strip underneath your garage door. Made me feel real good.
Really?
Yep, because it was like this gap. He said, oh, yeah, it's really amazing. It's been that way since the door was put up, evidently.
Just need to shave the 2x4s that are holding it up to lower
Actually,
the, to
no,
lower
it
the
was
roof.
just, it's this metal bracket.
No
that
way.
a piece of the rubber was put up in there. So on the right-hand side of the door, it's always had this 6-inch area. So Keith Ruark with Integrity Pest Solutions first said...
He identified that.
He said, that's a problem. If
Right.
you're trying to keep mice out and things like that, that 6-inch hole over there is a problem. And then I get Mark Johnson. I said, I got to put a new rubber strip under my garage door. He said, Jim, let me take a look at it. And all it was there's this like metal bracket because the strip's cut in the center. So instead of being loose, it's tucked up in. And when they tighten the bracket up, it's holding it up there.
Okay.
That's all it is.
So you
And
just
I'm
had to put it on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah, that's all. So you got to loosen some
Wow.
bolts, pull it out, and that's it. So I was like, man, but that's what I liked about him. He wasn't trying to sell me anything I didn't need.
Mm-hmm.
He had a solution. So anyway,
Very good.
that's what I like about the people that we advertise for on this show, whether it's me or Walls or Mark Johnson or Rick, all of us. We try hard. We're small business people, and we try hard to do a good job for our consumers. All right, I think we're ready for Dwayne Smith. He's a very intelligent young man. If you know his mother, Darlene, she will tell you that. Okay? So, anyway. Oh, my goodness. They're both back. I think we're going to talk school.
School,
All
church,
right.
we'll do both.
School, church. They almost go hand in hand. All right. So, does fan feel good or is it cold?
I'm good.
Okay. It's blowing your hair. So,
Is there a fan?
it's messed mine up. Oh, yeah. You should feel how warm it is in here in the morning.
I'm sure.
So it's like all these light bulbs. All right. So anyway, who wants to go first?
Well, I'll let Candy share a little bit more about Geneva, and then I can share a little about the church, too.
Okie dokie.
Sure. Okay.
All right. Here we go.
So,
Geneva Academy
Geneva
for maybe
Academy.
somebody that's just tuning in.
Right, Lincoln, Delaware.
Lincoln City, Delaware. Now, you don't remember when it was called Lincoln City.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
All right. All right. It's a big town. Used to have an amusement park.
I remember
No,
you
I'm
used to have that on the side of your truck when
Yeah,
I was a
Lincoln
kid,
City.
and I thought,
Yeah.
why does he have city
Yeah.
after
Well,
Lincoln?
always wishful thinking.
That's right.
All right. So anyway, Lincoln, Delaware, Geneva
Yes,
Academy.
Geneva Academy, we're a
Classical
classical
Christian
school.
education.
Yep.
Okay. So what's next? What do you want to
we've talked a little bit about the trivium, right?
Right.
That those stages of learning that we use, those ancient tools that are so beneficial in
Tried
teaching,
and true.
tried and true, and
Right.
teaching our kids to reason and to think for themselves and be able to express themselves.
Right.
I think that maybe just explaining a little bit about how the trivium plays into greater learning.
Okay.
In that the trivium was really designed as a way to understand the language arts. And we know
Okay.
that language sort of separates us from, the rest of God's creation. 'Cause
Okay.
It gives us that ability to reason and is sort of our different thing. And so when we master the tools of language, then we really have what we need to
Do you
master
mean language-
any area.
Distances us because we can't logic with an animal.
Right. We can communicate in different ways. We can reason. We can create beautiful things. We can.
But language is the key.
We're
Right,
we're
language
self-aware, and we can express.
Right.
We can.
And we can process.
We ponder. Why are we here?
Yes.
Right. Right.
The average cat typically
Is not
isn't doing that.
Just wants to know what time lunch
I had a
is.
cat. I think almost did that once, but
Really? You were
pretty
just
sure my
hoping.
pretty
You were
sure my
just
dog
hoping.
isn't. But
All right.
So
But anyway, so
practically-
processing is
Yes.
important. Communication is important.
Right. And practically, if we learn those tools to speak well, think well, write well, express ourselves well, then we can really learn and master anything, right? So if I want to be if a doctor, if I want to be a farmer, if I want to be, no matter what I want to do, it gives me the tools to learn anything, right?
Right.
And so some of the ways logistically that we do that at Geneva Academy, we have a lot of extracurricular things. So our program in itself is really good, but we also have what we call Speech Meet, where our first through fifth graders have to perform a piece of literature, scripture, a historical speech. They have to completely memorize it, perform it in front of the community. So from
Really?
the first grade, they're practicing those good public speaking skills. They're
Okay.
learning to be confident speaking to adults, and then from the sixth grade up, we have what's called colloquium. It's the word you love so much.
I heard that the other day. Colloquium.
And,
whatever
and
it is.
This is where we actually start putting those logic and reasoning skills to use. They're asked a worldview question that they have to answer in the form of
Okay.
a thesis. They have to write a paper, turn it into a speech, and then they have to stand in front of a panel of judges who are usually community members, not people that they're familiar
Okay.
with, and answer questions that they don't know they're going to be asked. So they have to learn their subject in and out and be able to think it through.
I see this as wonderful, though.
It is wonderful.
I mean, I see this as
Great.
because everybody now is so electronic, texting. They wouldn't be able to testify in court if they had to.
Right.
In other words, or decipher something. In other words, or they get stopped for a speeding ticket. They wouldn't be able to plead their case right there. Like, sir, or man, they just are just going to sit there and take it.
Right. Or even just have a conversation with someone who has an opposing view. right? A respectful
Right, not even a
dialogue
right or
and
wrong,
debate.
just an
Right,
opposing view.
just let's have a conversation where we're both in the interest of finding the best answer, the truth.
Right.
I mean, I was telling him earlier, you can see that through the media. We have totally different viewpoints. We have our own media outlets because we can't even have a
Communicate.
dialogue,
Right.
and where we're respectful and we just are sort of reasoning and trying to find the truth.
Let's think of who is your target customer. So first question is, you're looking for students.
Yes.
Okay, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's our kind of overall goal.
Right.
Okay, so who is your target? Who are we looking for? Children that it's already been decided they're struggling learning? Or are we looking for children that haven't learned anything yet?
I think
Like,
that we're
who are we
looking,
looking
for.
for?
I think we're looking for any children. I think that classical Christian education gives confidence to all children in learning because it's
What if they're
it's
shy?
designed. That's okay. They'll learn not to be.
Okay, okay.
I mean,
because confidence causes people to be less shy.
Yes. When you love what you're learning, when you're learning in an appropriate way, and also when you see what you're learning in light of a bigger picture.
Okay.
Because we talk about education. There are grounded assumptions in everything that we're learning. To say that education is neutral is really probably not true. And so, in a student, we're looking for someone who understands that we're going to. Or a family, I guess, understands that we're going to highlight those assumptions. We're going to read secular literature, and we're going to look at what are the assumptions underneath this idea of thought.
Okay.
What are the assumptions for us? I mean, we believe God is creator, that as humans we're in his image, and so those are assumptions that underlie all that we teach, from math, science, history, everything. And so we want families who understand that we hold to those assumptions, but also that understand that everyone is holding to some assumption. Even the public schools, there are underlying assumptions that are being taught, whether we know it or
I mean,
not.
the issue like you just raised about beings created in the image of God, that underlying assumption is, you probably, Jim, take that for granted. But many of the issues that you see that are the most controversial in our society go right to the heart of that issue. So issues that are hot button issues like abortion, gender identity, assisted suicide. I mean, the issues that seem to raise the ire of the public, those go directly to the issue of who has authority over us. In other words, are we self-determining beings? Do we get to decide who we are and what we are here for, or is there someone else who has determined that and decided that? And of course, the Christian worldview would say that no, there is a God. He's the moral lawgiver, and therefore we are accountable to him. He's the one who determines who we are and why we're here and our purpose in life and so on. So, those underlying assumptions sometimes, if you've grown up in this country, even in the past 50 plus years, you probably had that assumption ingrained in you, even if you weren't in a Christian school. It was just a cultural assumption in many ways that was made, but that's in many ways not there anymore. So that's where a lot of these issues, I think, stem from. Things like that, the issue of our identity as being created in the image of God. That's an assumption that no longer is majority opinion, I would say.
Right, because it's no longer spoke of or taught.
Mm-hmm. Right.
In other words, because
and that's just one of many other assumptions.
Right.
So, even kind of maybe you wanted to talk about the church briefly. So, I'm the pastor at Sussex County Bible Church over in Harbison. We're between Harbison, which I guess you could say Harbison City, and Long Neck, and we're right there in the middle. And we've been there about 14 years, and
you started it.
Planted
from
the
scratch.
church.
You weren't a teenager when you started.
No,
you were pretty
it was
young.
2004, so I was in my 30s.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah. So,
gosh,
I'm older than you probably.
I remember though when you were looking for a building.
Yeah, and we're actually currently we've outgrown our current facility, so we're looking at trying to obtain some property to put a facility on. But But one of the things that we, even as a church, looking at how I as a pastor preach Sunday after Sunday, I could pick topics to preach on, different topics, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. But I recognize that, and our people recognize that the Bible is actually a story. Yes, it's 66 individual books, but each of those books tells the same story. It's the story of a God who created a world that has fallen into sin, and how God is working through the Old Testament through a group of people known as the Jewish people to bring about a Messiah known as Jesus, who would come to rescue this world from its sin and brokenness. And then, of course, the church is established, which is most of the New Testament, and then in the end we see how God's going to bring it all to a final consummation and restore all things. So that's one big story in the Bible. The most important thing for us as Christians is to understand where we fit in that story.
Okay, because we all do fit.
Everyone, even I misspoke actually. Even if you're not a Christian, you fit into that story.
Yes, everybody is in there.
Right, and so how do I fit into that story? And so the most important thing I can know about myself is not just how to be a better husband, how to be a better parent, how to be a better businessman. Those things are important, but the most important thing for me to know is who is God, who am I, how do I relate to him? What's wrong with the world? How can it be fixed? All those questions are answered in the scriptures. And then out of that flow those more practical issues, like how to be a better dad, how to be a better parent, and so on. But the most important thing that we can know is who is God. I do a lot of funerals as a pastor, and I don't hear a lot of the things that churches talk about, unfortunately, are not the things that are most important when we come to the end. Like, who is God? Who am I? How do I relate to him? What comes next? And those are all things that the scriptures answer. And so Geneva Academy, in many ways, their philosophy and education fits perfectly into what we are doing as a church. And that's one of the reasons that, as a pastor and as a father, I appreciate what Geneva is doing immensely. And also, just a little plug, two things. We're on the radio, 105.9, every Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. So you can listen to our preaching every Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. It's a pre-recorded broadcast. And then June the 30th, we're having a ministry known as Adams Road coming to the area.
That's a Sunday, right?
That's a Saturday night.
Saturday night,
and
okay.
We're expecting a large crowd, so we actually are going to move it over to the gym of Delmarva Christian High School. But Adams Road is a group of people who were formerly in the Mormon Church.
Okay.
And during their missionary work, they encountered some Baptists and some Christian people, and through conversations, began investigating the Bible more, and it's an interesting story of their journey from the Mormon church to a more evangelical church, and how they came to see Christ differently. So we're opening that up to everyone. Encourage the community to come, free of charge.
Okay,
it's a great
event.
So
it's at the Delmarva Christian High School.
It's at their gymnasium on Saturday evening, June the 30th.
Okay,
and it'll be a great evening, and we'll have more information. You can go to our website, sussexbible.com. or our Facebook page, facebook.com/SussexBible, and you can find more information out there. We also have an app. Our church has an app. Just go to the App Store or Google Play and type in Sussex County Bible Church. There you'll find all of our sermons archived, events, resources, all kinds of things there as well. So,
are you on Facebook?
We're on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Okay. All the social media
stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
We try to leverage that.
Very easy to find.
So, yeah.
Very easy to find.
Yep. So.
Right. And if you had to describe your church, somebody's never been to your church. What is it? Is it got kids? Is kids go?
Yeah.
No kids.
We have a lot of kids. In fact, probably a third of our congregation are children under the age of 8 or 9. So we have a lot of kids, a lot of young families. We're about to have more kids. We have lots of expecting mothers.
Okay.
But we also have some older folks in our congregation, so we're a good range of ages.
Okay.
And if you're interested to check us out, our services are 10 a.m. on Sunday morning, and we have small groups that meet around the community Sunday evenings.
Okay.
Usually this time of year, those are winding down for the summer, but we also have a soccer camp coming up, and I did not write the dates down, but that's a pretty big event.
Be on the website or no?
It'll be on the website. It's a soccer camp open to the community, completely free of charge. Everything is free. All you do is just bring your kids.
Really?
It's an awesome event. Very well done. Our assistant pastor oversees that and does an incredible job.
You got to buy the gear.
Well, you just need your cleats and maybe your shin guards.
Okay.
But everything else is provided. The kids, always get either a T-shirt or a soccer bag and food and snacks and all that stuff.
So you don't have to be a member of the church or anything?
No, it's open
just
to
open to
everyone.
the community.
Yep, anybody can come, and all the age information's on there. And we're hoping to expand that maybe in the coming years to some other sports. So the soccer camp's gone so well.
I think you should raise the age group.
Yeah.
For adults.
There you go. We'll let you lead the adult division.
I will. First lap, not lap, whatever it's called. One time across the field. All right, so Sussex County Bible Church.
Yep, Sussex County Bible Church. SussexBible.com is our website.
SussexBible.com. How long have you been on the radio?
I think we started on the radio in around 2007.
Long time, huh?
Yeah, it's fascinating, the stories that I hear from people. We'll have a visitor, and I'm always interested. Hey, how'd you hear about the church? Well, I got in my car one morning, I turned on the radio, and I heard you, and I thought, man, I'd like to go listen and be in person.
Really?
And yeah, that's been a neat. Had a guy call one time. I was telling Dan and Angela from the station one day. This guy calls me up and he says, I have a question about something you said Sunday. And I'm thinking, was he at church? He goes, I listen to you every week on the radio, me and a whole group in my community, and we listen, and then we
Really?
get together and talk about what you said.
Wow.
I thought, wow, you never know.
You know what that's called? Having roast pastor for lunch.
No,
I'm just kidding you.
You got that from Bill Salmon.
I
didn't you?
did.
I've heard
I
him say
did.
that
He told me
before.
don't do it no more. Stop it, Jim.
Oh, my.
All right, Candy, anything else you want to say or add or subtract?
I would love to have anyone who's interested in learning more about what we do. I find it very hard to articulate in a 10-minute period, but I
Right.
would love to sit down and talk with any new families.
Okay.
We will fit you in our
So,
schedule.
like, even during the summer, so people would
Sure.
call. What's the number again? I don't even
You
know
always
it.
do this to me. It's
All right, what's-
302-422-2130.
2130. 2130.
No one uses
2130.
phones anymore.
I know. I had my truck lettered. Huge argument over put the phone number, don't put the phone number.
I know. The website.
They said, we're going to appease you, Jim. We'll put the phone number. We're not putting the address. I'm
Well,
like,
you know, as a pastor, it used to be the phone would ring off the hook in the office.
right.
It doesn't really happen anymore. But
Right.
my texts and messages are all through the day.
Right.
It's just a whole
Night
different
and day.
communication. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just so different.
It is
but
different.
it seems impersonal to me, you know, to
Right.
to do that. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little old school, but
Well,
yeah, definitely check out Geneva if you are even curious about classical education. Call, text, email the school. You owe it to yourself to at least hear what classical education is.
right,
that's
because it's like a little free meet and greet.
absolutely.
Walk you around.
It'll
show
be
you the
it'll
place.
it'll revolutionize the way you think about learning and education.
Right.
So.
Okay. And I would think a child learning this type of learning changes the family too.
Absolutely.
Probably changes the conversations at the dinner table.
Yeah. Now I have to Google everything my daughter says because I don't.
And we encourage discussion with our families. We send weekly discussion questions for our parents to be
Right.
engaging with their children. We definitely encourage a family learning environment.
Right. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go if that's okay.
Thank
Sounds
you so
good.
Thank
much
you
for
both for
having us.
coming.
you.
Okay.
Yep,
I do.
thanks,
I'm
Jim.
going to ask you. She's going to give you one of these little cards, and all I want you to do is go on. Well, I don't even know where they go. Our Facebook page, and just
Absolutely.
tell us how we did.
Yeah.
We're really trying to get some 7-star ratings. Okay.
Sounds good.
But there's only a 5-star system.
Right.
All right. All right. I'll see you both. Have a good
Thank
weekend.
you.
Happy
You too.
Memorial Day.
too.
All right, everybody. We're sitting here. Keith is here. So we're sitting here inside Smith's Cafe. We're having a lot of fun. And we need a phone call. Are the phones ready now? Are the phones ready? I need somebody that is watching for the very first time that would like to win a $1,000 shopping spree at Weller's to call in to only win a $10 one. Okay? You might have wanted to win a $1,000 one. So I'm just saying, is there anybody that's never watched this show before, that's visiting the area, that's watching it right now, or you live here? Would you please call 422-7336 so we can talk to you? 422-7336. The number's right on the screen. And tell us what you think of the show, how you stumbled across it. That's kind of what we're asking. And we'll give you a $10 gift certificate to Weller's in Bridgeville. And you can buy all you want. And the first $10 is on me. 422-7336. Is there anybody out there that this is your first time watching this show? Would love to hear from you. I'd like to know whether you're watching it on TV, how you found it, or are you watching on Facebook, or is there no new viewers watching the show? Because we like to get one new viewer every week. That's our goal, one a week. So we're just asking if you are the first time you've ever watched this show, give me a call. We're just going to chit-chat just a little bit. Nobody can see you, so don't worry. Nobody can see you. In other words, we're just going to talk to you on the telephone. And in a little while, we're having Keith Ruark on from Integrity Pest Solutions. And he will take your calls. We have a caller? Okay. He will take your phone calls if you have any questions about pest control. No, not pest control. It's called Pest Solutions. All right? Pest control would mean you just control them. He's solutioning them, whatever the word is. Pest solutions. All right. Do we really have a caller? I hope it's a first-time caller. Good morning. How are you? I can barely.
Hello?
I can hear you a little bit. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing today?
Hanging in there, but you ain't saying what you're saying on TV.
Oh, there's probably a delay, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So, is this your first time watching the show?
Yes, it is.
And are you watching on TV or Facebook?
On TV.
And what channel are you watching?
Hang on a second. Let me see
Alrighty.
what it tells me here. I turned it on and you were on.
Oh, well, is it
Cozy TV 204.
204? And are you visiting or do you live here?
I just moved here last August.
Really? And
yeah.
So where do you live?
Seaford.
Seaford, Delaware. Okay. Well, have you ever been to Smith's Cafe?
Say that again, I'm sorry?
Have you ever, you have to turn your volume down. You're probably hearing the echo or the back feed. Have you ever been to Smith's Cafe, the restaurant?
We were there once.
Okay. All right. Was it good?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it was good food.
Well, good. Well, do you know where Weller's is in Bridgeville?
Yes, I do. Right there, just past the lake, coming south.
Yep. Well, we're going to give you a $10 shopping spree just for calling in. Is that okay?
That's good.
All right. And we need to get your name so we can tell everybody that you'll be stopping in. So what is your name, sir?
Herb, Herb. Rankins, Rankins.
All right. Herb. And it was Rankins?
Yes.
All right. So, Herb, my guys will know that you'll be stopping in, but you can buy whatever you want or you could just buy $10 worth, but your first $10 will be on me.
Alrighty, I thank you.
And what do you think of the show? Now that you've watched it, what do you think? What do you want me to do different or better?
Nothing. I kind of like it.
Okay. Well, then we're here every week for you, okay?
Okie dokie.
Have a good Memorial Day.
You do the same. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, there we go. First time viewer, and he called in. You got his name? Yeah, Herb. And I believe it was Rankins. Okay, all right. Had me worried there. All right, so anyway, and you're going to send him a note, and the guys know he gets a $10 shopping spree at Weller's. All right, so that way we can expose him to Weller's too. So anyway, we appreciate all the people that watch the show. Now, we got a couple more things going to happen. I'm going to talk to Colin Walls for a couple minutes. Then we're going to talk to Keith Ruark. And then we're going to have Dean's Delicious Dishes. And hopefully we're going to get a phone call from Kevin Short. And hopefully we might even get some phone calls from people that want to ask a pest solution question, okay? I can teach you how to skin a snake, okay? I'm glad the snake wasn't no longer because my arm had all it could do. And I didn't want to break the skin. That's what it was. All right, Colin, how are you holding up?
I'm holding up over here.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's good now.
Okay. Because we are not using the internet how we were using. We're using it differently now.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're asking
We're off
any
the radio.
Comcast technicians to go in the room where all the internet plugs are and double check the Smith's Cafe.
And the one that connects from here to the radio station. That's the one we need
Oh,
checked.
that's the one we
Right,
need
The one
checked.
to the
Okay.
TV station is fine.
The one to the TV station is fine.
And the one to
It's
Facebook
the
is
one,
okay.
And the one to Facebook's okay. It's the internet connection to Delaware 105.9 we need them to check.
Right, there's a problem in that wire.
In that wire
Yeah.
from here to Houston, Milford, Lewis, wherever it is.
Right.
All right, Wall Service Center.
Yes, we are open today.
Open today.
And we're ready to take your phone calls or if you want to stop in.
Even if they just have a question.
Even if they just have a question, yeah.
Like if they want to know what's the temperature in downtown Milford.
Don't call us for that.
Don't call you for that.
No.
Okay. All
No.
right. What if they just want to know, I want to get an oil change.
Right.
When could I get in there?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. That's a
Might
question
need
we
some
can answer.
breaks.
The other one we probably couldn't answer.
I have a question.
Sure.
Somebody comes in for an oil change and you do the multi-point inspection.
Yes.
Okay. What happens next if they say, hey, Colin, I didn't know my brakes were just about shot.
Right.
I'm glad you caught it so I don't have to buy new rotors.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next thing? I mean, do they have to bring their car back?
Usually we can
Or
take care of it right
can,
then.
At that point, you kind of make it all happen.
Yeah, usually we can take care of it right then. As a matter of fact, yes, one of the things we do on this sheet here
Right.
is we give you actual measurements. And
Right.
yesterday,
Okay.
we were checking brakes on a car, and the guy wanted to know, does he need brakes or not? Well, we measured them. They measured 4 millimeter.
Okay.
So we called him and say, hey, your brakes measure at 4 millimeter. At 3 millimeters is when they're recommended to be replaced. So he's got a real numbers
Yes.
to think of.
Right.
1 millimeter. I've got the car there. You've already got it.
Right. I've already
Let's-
took the time to drop it off.
Right. You've got the wheels off of it. You've checked them. Let's just go ahead and let's do it now because I don't want to be back next month
Right.
to do it.
Right.
So
and
that-
I might have an unexpected trip come up where I'm going to drive a little longer than I thought I was going
Exactly.
to. And I just
Exactly.
want to be sure.
Exactly. So those are, some of the things we can do, and it's a good way to look at it is to be able to have actual numbers and to say this number is good, this number is bad. You're 1 millimeter away from
Right.
it. The decision's yours.
Right.
But
And you don't mean 1 mile. You mean 1
1
millimeter.
millimeter, right?
Okay.
Yeah, which is very small.
So Wall Service Center's open today till noon.
Mm-hmm.
Closed Monday.
Yep.
More than capable of working on more than one air conditioner at
Mm-hmm.
a time. So, if the parking lot looks full, don't worry about that.
Exactly.
They got, I don't know how many, more than 2 or 3 of those machines.
We've
that
got a
work
lot
on
of
the
them.
air
Yeah.
conditioner.
Yep.
A
We've got
lot
them
of
serviced and they're ready
Got
to
'em all
go.
stacked up there.
That's right.
But anyway, so if you need your automobile worked on and you're listening for the first time and you say, I'm looking for a locally owned, locally operated company, not some big company. I'm looking for a locally owned, locally operated company. Colin does a good job. Take good care of you.
Yep, that's
got
right.
Got a good team of people there. This thing just keeps tugging on me.
Does it?
Yeah, I got to get something to clip it to my
I'll
collar.
tell that guy to stop tugging down there
Yeah.
on it. It's
Yeah.
on it.
So
I told him to keep it
I just
tight.
realized I was sitting on the wire.
I told him to
So
keep it
now
tight.
it's much freer.
All right, Wall Service Center, 422-8110. That's the best way to get in touch with us. Get your air conditioning work scheduled right now. WallServiceCenter.com on the web. You can do it right there. Or you can just stop into downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street, right across from Abbott's Grill and next to Bicentennial Park.
There we go. All right. What is next? Keith Ruark, come on down. This is Keith, owner, operator of Integrity Pest Solutions. I've got to know him recently, and I've been very impressed. I got impressed because he did where he came out to my house and my studio, and he looked around, and I was just getting a price from him. And then I found out this guy really has brought up things that other people I've dealt with never brought up. And I'm like, this is very good. So anyway, Keith, how you doing?
Good. How you doing this morning?
Are we nervous today?
Not too bad. Not too
It's
bad.
kind of late in the morning. You should be good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So are you open this weekend?
We are indeed. We are
Okay.
open today, and
All right.
we're open Tuesday. So
Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah, we're
going to take
for Monday.
Memorial Day off.
Mhm.
Are you a veteran?
Yep. No.
Okay.
No.
Right. Well, anyway, so you're going to celebrate Memorial Day with the family.
Yes.
All
Mhm.
right. Now, I do not have stink bugs at the studio. Is that something you played a role in?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay. Because you said to me the other day, you said, how are things? And I said, I guess they're okay. He said, no, I don't want them. I guess they're. He said, I want to know how we doing.
Right.
And I realized we absolutely do not have stink bugs, but we have a lizard.
Okay.
But I'm learning how to handle him. I think he come in 3 times yesterday.
Okay.
So I get the snow shovel. If I pick him up, is he going to hurt me bad?
The lizard?
Yeah.
No, not at
Okay.
all. Most if it's the little ones that
about that long,
yep,
6 inches or
they're,
so.
They're most people even keep them as pets. So
I'm not
they
doing
don't
that,
like-
but
yeah.
okay. But I can just pick him up and toss him back out the door.
Yeah.
They don't
yeah.
fly, do they?
No. Yeah, unless you throw them, they won't fly.
So anyway, what do we want to talk about?
We're going to talk
Oh,
about.
I do want to say we'll take a phone call or
Absolutely,
no?
yes,
Okay.
sir.
If you have a pest solution, pest control question, we will take a phone call. Okay. So the phone lines are open. If you have a question about pest control, you can give a call, and Keith will do his best to answer it. Is that right? Do we have a call already?
All right, let's answer.
No
that.
kidding. I didn't know that. All right. So here's our first caller, and we're going to talk to Keith about pest control, pest solutions. I never get the words right. So this is a question. Question. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. You have a question for Keith?
Yeah, I was wondering, what do you do to get rid of if your yard's full of ants? How do you get rid of them?
Oh, great.
That is a great question.
My wife the other day got all bit up sitting at a ball game.
I'm going to tell you right now, don't waste your money on treating your yard for any kind of insects, especially ants, because you could pretty much turn your yard like a soup. We know if you have if you're using a liquid product, you can pretty much turn it to mud, or
and it still isn't going to work.
It's a very temporary fix. It's a Band-Aid for
really.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you have something you do?
No, we don't treat the yards. Don't treat your yards because simply there's too many colonies in a yard, and there's too many.
You just move them from one spot to another,
more or less. And not only that, they're going to come back regardless.
Well, so what does this gentleman do? You're saying there's no hope for the yard?
Not the yard. The only thing you can do is keep them out of your house. Now, if they're crawling up the exterior of your house, coming in, and that kind of thing, then yes.
Would you see them?
Yes, absolutely.
Like a train of them?
I was just at a house in Milford the other day, and I mean, there was 4 wide trails coming up the outside of her house. I mean, all the way around. I actually have a video of it. I'm going to post shortly.
Are your ants in your house, sir, or are they outside?
No, it's just the yard's full of them. There's all kind of ant hills out there.
So your advice, Keith, is even though these bother him, you're saying don't spend the money because you're just going to move them from one spot to another.
Well, not necessarily move them from one spot to another. You're going to knock them down temporarily, basically. You're going to, that material you're going to buy is only a temporary fix because they're eventually going to come back regardless of what you do.
So he also, if he's got them in the yard, he needs to get focused on the house.
Yes. If they're coming in the house, that's a totally different situation. We can keep them out of the house and, put a barrier around the perimeter of your house and keep your house,
all right, but nothing for the yard.
Not really, no. I wouldn't recommend doing a lot.
That's what I need. I need them at the ballpark going.
Yeah.
Did you have any other questions?
No, that's all. Thanks.
Sorry. All right, but thanks for the call. I should ask where he was calling from.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess if somebody else has another call, but on ants, I get them in my house now and then. Okay. And so you're saying usually there's a visible sign where they're coming up.
Yep.
Okay.
And not only that, the material we treat around the exterior and the crawl space and everything, that's a barrier that we can actually physically maintain. Where your yard, you're treating a little area, even if it's an acre, whatever it is, it's still considered a smaller size. And eventually they're just going to start moving back in again. So if you charge to treat
people's yards, they'd be unhappy.
Yeah,
because it's a small Band-Aid in a big yard.
Yep.
Yeah, I know that we were just at a ball game the other day, and my wife was like, "Man, my feet are itching." I look down, it's like they're covered with ants.
Right.
In other words.
Yeah, I mean, you can, like I said, it's a temporary fix. I mean, for the price and everything, it's not really worth it.
All right.
To do it.
So what else do you want to say about what you do? You're locally owned, locally operated.
Yep, and we're located out of Georgetown, and
if they call, they're actually going to get you.
You're going to get me directly. Yep, and
for the free inspection.
And whenever I come out, and I'll be the one coming out to check everything. Free on-site inspections. Can't stress that enough. We get a lot of phone calls about pricing. How much does it cost to do this? We offer a service, not a product.
Okay.
Got to remember that. Just like calling a plumber or anything else, they're offering you a service, and we need to come out, take a look, because not every house is built the same, structurally different.
Right.
A lot of.
But you do Kent and Sussex County. Estimates are absolutely free. So I mean, you have nothing to lose. Keith's not a high pressure guy. So whether you have a big house, a little house, a farmhouse, or a business, I want you to give him a call and just say, "Hey, would you please stop by sometime? Tell me what I got and what I don't got, and tell me what you can do or not do."
Yep.
All right. Are we on Facebook? Are you on Facebook?
We are on Facebook. Integrity Pest Solutions.
Okay. And then what is the phone number?
858-8629.
858-8629. You may not believe it. The time is up.
Yeah.
But it went quick, didn't it?
It did. That's okay.
It did.
And I want to.
Anything else you want to? You got any Jim Weller specials?
We
no?
do.
That's fine.
We have a lot of specials.
So they can call you to hear them.
And mention Jim Weller. Whatever special you do see on there, mention Jim Weller, and we'll make sure we get you set up real well. And also look at our Facebook. Our website is Pest Solutions, and
Okay.
we have a whole lot of information on there. Some pest tips, that kind
Okay.
of thing, especially with the holiday. Facebook, we have my media lady over there has done a whole lot of things on. Get you ready for the summer, so
Okay.
get the stink bugs or stinging insects
Right.
on the stink bugs.
Wasps, hornets.
Ticks, mosquitoes.
I had a
ants,
tick this
all
morning.
that stuff.
I haven't had a tick in years.
Yeah. Yep. They are going to be bad this year. So if you got any, if you're kind of wondering what's what, look on our Facebook page or our website.
It's free
There's
to
a whole
learn.
lot of tips on there.
Free learning. In other words, just go there and see what's up.
That's right.
All right. 858
8629.
8629. Free estimates.
Free.
No pressure. Get to know him, get to meet him. Thanks a lot, Keith. Anything else?
Yes. Like what you're watching right now. Make sure you go into Weller's does
Yeah.
Delmarva and
Tell
like the
your
page.
friends.
That's
yeah.
right.
I never told a soul to hit the share button today.
Yep. Share that bad boy.
All right. Thanks a lot. All right. Thanks, Keith.
Yes.
Have
Thank
a
you,
good
sir.
weekend.
You too.
All
And
right.
happy Memorial Day, everyone.
Happy Memorial Day. That's right. All right. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. One of the moments. Dean's delicious dishes without Kevin Short. Okay? Is Colin coming down or is it just us? Oh, okay. Well, maybe we could let Katie chime in on this one. I know Katie doesn't like to eat a whole lot. She's very particular. She likes that fine cuisine. Oh, look at this. All right. We'll do this in memory of Kevin Short since he took the day off. That
I thought he
turkey.
was going to be here, so
I know.
made corn nuggets.
Corn nuggets. Look at them things, everybody.
Yeah, but I thought Kevin was going to be here.
Yep, Kevin, corn nuggets. Right there they are. All right. So anyway, what is that? A sub?
That's our Italian sub.
Italian sub.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I never even thought about subs or cheesesteaks.
Oh yeah, a lot of people don't.
That's a
realize
nice
that.
looking sub. That's a small, large?
We only have one size. It's an 8-inch.
8-inch. Okay, I see some mayonnaise on there.
Yep, mayonnaise.
Let me hold these up.
Our
for
subs
Katie.
come plain. You let us know what you want on it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So I could have got oil and vinegar.
Yep, it's got oil on it
Okay.
too.
Does it really? And mayonnaise.
Yep. This is our new burger.
Uh-oh, look at this thing, everybody.
This is our cowboy burger.
Is that an onion ring in there?
It's got onion rings, barbecue sauce, bacon, cheddar cheese, hamburger, fresh hamburger patty.
That sounds like a Right. I will give you half. Okay? I will share. Dean, how's the week been?
Been pretty good.
Are you guys open Monday?
No, we're
Take
closed
the
Monday.
day off.
We're closed Monday. The store's closed too, so everybody's closed.
Good job.
Yeah. So
Relax. Let your hair down. There she go. That was a confirmation. She said that was a good decision. Okay? I was somewhere the other day that is open Monday, and the person there was frustrated. So it's good to get a break now and then.
Oh yeah.
You know. So
it
anyway.
doesn't bother me anyway because I'm off on Mondays anyway.
Oh, are you really? Okay. So how's your morning been?
Been pretty good. Pretty good.
Good.
Just coming in steady.
All right. So is this a new item on the menu?
It's not. It's not on the menu.
What's it called? What do I call it?
They're calling it the cowboy burger.
Cowboy burger.
Yeah.
Can we call it Dean's Cowboy Burger?
Nah. It's
Just the cowboy burger.
Me and James both came up with this idea.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So it's a burger, and
Yep.
they start out not frozen.
No patties frozen here.
Fresh ground beef.
Yep.
All right. A fresh onion ring.
Onion rings. Yep.
Is that a Valdita onion or whatever they're called? Vidalia?
Vidalia. I'm not sure. I know.
Is it a Valdelia?
The bag says beer batter.
You know, I've been to that place. I went to the Onion Festival one time. Yes, I did. It was in Georgia. It was pretty cool. Yeah, is that where it was? Wherever it was, we went there. It was kind of neat. It reminded me of that movie, Doc Hollywood, that little town that he hit the fence in. Not to get off subject, everybody. All right. So anyway, it's got a onion ring and then bacon.
Two to three onion rings. Bacon.
2 to 3 and bacon.
Drizzled in barbecue sauce.
Have you had one of these yet?
No.
Is that dietary?
Oh yeah, everything here healthy.
Just eat it with water.
Yeah.
Drink water with it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, and the corn nuggets are pretty darn
Yep.
good. Now, do you make them? Do you sit back there and make these little nuggets?
We buy them. We get deep fry them.
You count so many pieces of corn and put it in there?
No, we didn't do that.
All right. So anyway, to open tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we're open tomorrow.
7:30, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock to 7:30.
6 o'clock to 7:30.
Yep.
Okay. So people can come down. You're gonna have dumplings tomorrow?
Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings. Wow. All right. And what else do we need to know?
Well, we just wanted people to realize we don't have just big dishes. We have sub sandwiches.
Oh, this is
so
considered a big dish?
Yeah, no, the sub, it's an Italian.
8-inch?
8-inch.
Oh, yeah.
Italian.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we have quite a few different subs. We got on our menu a roast beef sub.
Oh, really?
A roast beef club.
It's the same roast beef?
Same slow cooked roast beef
wow,
slice.
wow.
Yep. We use the fresh roast beef round.
Wow.
So,
what's your favorite food here as a cook, a chef?
Oh man. I like
Cereal?
I like the dumplings.
You like the dumplings?
The dumplings and the croquettes.
Now, do you like chicken and dumplings, or do you like the beef dumplings?
Both.
Both?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You can't go wrong with it.
All right. And what else? You got any birthday shout outs?
No.
Anything we need to say? Is there
That's
any?
it. That we'll be back open on Tuesday.
All right. Well, you're open tomorrow.
Yeah, we're open tomorrow.
So you just closed Memorial Day.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Now, a friend of ours got a bat in their house. We won't mention any names. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay. Are they going to keep the bat as a pet?
I don't think so. I think they're
I
going
think I think our buddy Jay Wilkins went and got that bat, and I don't know what he did with it. He's going batty. So have you ever had a bat in your house?
No. Had
Okay. Why do
had
you
lizards.
think they let the bat in their house? What do you think that was about?
I think he got through the attic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's what he said. He
All
got
right.
through the attic.
Anyway, so yeah, and do lizards freak you out?
Nah.
They're just like a snake with 4 legs.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we got lizards like crazy. All right, see if they want to be on, Katie. If they do, maybe. We're always trying to snag somebody, especially with kids.
Oh yeah. And we also we got our cucumbers, onions, tomatoes.
Oh,
back.
you do?
Yes, we got them.
Cucumbers and onions, everybody.
Yep, we got
Good. What are you eating over there? Omelet.
There you go.
He looks like an omelet guy, don't he?
Yeah, they got a nice one on special today. The bacon mushroom.
Really?
Yeah.
Daggone. This looks real good. Am I going to like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I shouldn't eat it on this tablecloth, should I?
Oh, that's fine. Kevin Short's not here. You'll be all right. He won't know.
What'd they say? Oh, really? Anything else, Dean?
No.
We've got an interview.
Yep. No,
All right, thanks. I'll
Yep.
just set this right over here so nothing happens to it. Wouldn't want something to go wrong. Are they coming on? Where is she? Come on down. This little girl's going to talk to me. It's going to be really good. Hopefully, if we get her on here. Here she comes, everybody. What's her name? Rosie. Oh, come on down, Rosie. Let's have some fun. Come on down. Talk right into this microphone. I want to know, do you like eating here? What'd you have? Come talk to me. Go ahead. Talk into the microphone. So we brought this young lady in just to talk about her breakfast. I guess your dad can hold the microphone.
I don't want to.
Well, what do you want to do today? What are you doing today?
Well, I'm just eating here.
You're eating here?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to play later on today?
Am I?
Am ya?
Guess
Oh,
what?
What? Tell me.
When I'm done sleeping, I
When
get
Dad-
to go to Aunt Margaret's house so I can go play in water.
Oh my goodness, I love playing in water. Is it like a swimming pool?
Yep, it's like
Okay.
a swimming pool.
It's like a swimming pool. Is the water wet? Does it make you feel wet?
Yeah.
Does it?
Uh-huh.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I know.
No?
But my mom is gonna have a baby, and it will grow up to a big kid.
Oh, how cool! It's going to grow up to be a big kid. And you're going to be a big sister.
Uh-huh.
How old are you?
4.
4?
Huh?
All right. Are you excited about the baby?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Is your mommy a good mommy?
Yep, guess what?
What?
My mommy has a baby, but babies sleep by themselves.
Babies sleep by themselves. Okay.
And when they're hungry,
Yeah.
try to go get them some food.
Oh, are you going to help feed the baby?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Are you going to teach the baby how to play with toys?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Babies know that's, well, I can teach the baby how to. But when it grows up to a kid, it just will know how to.
Do you know how to drive?
I know.
No?
Nope.
All right.
Daddy, where am am I gonna drive?
When you're 16.
When I'm 16.
16. Okay. Do you have a boyfriend?
And oh yeah.
Oh, you do. Okay.
At school.
At school, does he drive?
No.
No.
He's a kid just like me.
Oh, he's a kid just like you.
I eat the funny kid.
Oh, he's a funny kid.
And what's his name?
What's his name?
I don't know, but I know other cool friends' names: Jackson, Michael, Luke, and maybe I don't know the other names.
That's okay. What grade are you in school?
You go to preschool.
I go
Preschool.
preschool.
Are you going to go to college?
I would, and we're gonna go to college.
All right.
Older.
Oh,
When you get older.
Uh-huh.
All right. Did you have breakfast already?
Yep.
What did you eat?
What did I eat?
You know what you ate.
Oh,
Tell him.
I ate pancakes.
Were they good?
Yeah.
Did you have syrup on them?
Yeah. And what else did I have?
You had bacon.
Bacon.
Bacon. Have you ever been here before?
Yep.
Was it good last time?
Yep. And my grandma always brings me here so she can go shopping.
Oh.
When she's done shopping, I can go play.
Does she ever buy you anything here?
No.
Yes, she
No.
does. Yes, she does.
Oh, yes, she does.
Is your grandma nice and friendly?
No, she's nice and friendly.
She is. Is she pretty?
Well, she is pretty. And even my mommy just stands right there.
Really? And your mommy's having a baby.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Uh-huh. I think someone would say, oh, I would play with that big ball. But it's a baby.
So your mommy's carrying around a big ball?
No, the big baby.
Oh, it's a big baby. All right. Are you having fun talking to me?
Uh-huh.
Wow. All right. Anything else you want to talk about?
Uh-huh.
What?
I have a purple shirt, but now it's really little.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh, but I got bigger.
You got bigger.
Uh-huh,
And
so-
your skirt got smaller.
Um,
Hey, do you have any dogs or cats?
Yeah, I have a dog and a cat.
What's their names?
Mingly and Lola.
Lola. Lola's the cat?
Lola's
No.
the dog.
The dog.
And guess what?
What?
I have an outside cat, but he ran away to go say hi to people.
The cat did?
Uh-huh.
Did he come back?
No, the outside cat.
Ran away to go say hi to people.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he coming back or is he still talking to people?
He's just talking to everybody.
Okay. Does your dog have a tail?
Yeah.
Is it a long one?
Yeah.
How about ears? Does your dog have ears?
Yeah. Big ears.
Big ears. Okay. Does your mom have big ears? No.
No, I have little.
You have little ears. Are you going to get earrings someday?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What old are we gonna be? 4 or 5?
For earrings?
Huh?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
All right.
see.
We'll see. Are we all done talking?
No, I like to talk a lot.
Oh, she likes to talk. Would you like one of these?
Uh-huh.
There you go. Do you like that color?
Uh-huh.
All right. You put it on your arm, but I think your arm's a little small. There you go. Yeah, put it right up there.
What do you tell him?
Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else?
Yeah, I
Oh, hold on. I'm going to give your dad something. Where are they? Right here.
No, my daddy's
Thought
right.
Katie took them. Give that to your dad, and that way he can buy you some ice cream here at Smith's next time.
Next time we come, you'll get ice
Okay.
cream. Tell him thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's a $10
I wanna-
gift card,
I
okay?
wanna
Thanks a
hold
lot.
No, we gotta go buy.
Now, was that precious, everybody? Can everybody remember when you were that small and that innocent? Isn't that nice? So anyway, kids. They say the darndest things, and so do I. But anyway, that was kind of neat. So if you ever want to come down to Smith's, do a little interview with me, that's how it goes, and I usually give you a $10. Bye. See, she didn't even want to come, and Katie talked her into it. It was wonderful. So anyway, we're here. Are you getting ready to say something? No? I didn't know if we were going to start talking about things like earrings. So, anyway, we've had a good time here today. I want to remind you, Wall Service Center is open till noon. Weller's Utility Trailers is open till 1. We know that we are busy, and we will absolutely take care of you, but just please be patient with us. If you're thinking about buying a kayak for the weekend, now would be a good time. $188. Excuse me. You get a kayak and the paddle, okay? Brand spanking new. So if you want one of them, a couple other things I did want to mention is our flagpole special ends today. $177 for a brand new made in America flagpole, 20-foot tall aluminum telescopic flagpole, $177. It sells for $299 online. I almost made it half price. $177 includes the flag. It holds 2 and all your installation hardware. If you want one less expensive, I do have one for $99, but it's not made in America. But I do have that also. We have a lot of different flags in stock. If you already have a flagpole and you want to come in and get another flag or a new flag, or you got one that holds 2 flags, we can help you out with that. So it's Weller's Utility Trailers, Route 13 in Bridgeville, 3378228, wellers.com on the web. Like us on Facebook. And we have barrels, too. We have metal barrels that look like what barrels used to look like, but they look just like them. But anyway, and we also have plastic barrels and the rain barrel kits if you want to make your own rain barrel for your garden or for whatever. We're inside Smith's Cafe. They're here today till 8 o'clock tonight. Open tomorrow morning at 6 until 7:30 tomorrow. We're about out of time. Happy Memorial Day. God bless you all. Thank you for watching my show. Thank you for everybody that helped make it happen. We've had a good day. We've had a good time, and we hope you've enjoyed it. So thanks for your calls, your friendship, your support, and to all the people that advertise on this show, we thank you. And Smith's Cafe, thanks a lot for having us do the show here week after week. So if you want to come down, mark your calendar. We're going to be here next Saturday morning, and we have a Wednesday night show, I forgot, called Live with Walls and Weller. Each and every Wednesday night, you can check that out from 6 to 8 on WRDE's Facebook page. Again, we appreciate your support, your friendship, and everybody involved. Thanks a lot. Have a safe weekend. Be kind, be courteous, be careful, and enjoy yourself. Relax. Let your hair down. And other than that, I am about out of time. So I'll see you. God bless you, and goodbye. Bye, everybody.